Good morning and welcome to Daily Glow. I'm so excited to be back here again with you. I'm really excited about this idea. I have a kind of a different reading. It's not super different. It's still a pick a card reading. So obviously I have 10 cards here today from this deck that I made. It's just all number cards. Cool, cool. Okay, pretty. Okay. Yep, I made this deck because I wanted number cards. Okay. So we have 1 through 10, and this pile is going to be a little bit blunt, 100% honest, truthful, matter of fact, no Delulu. How does somebody on your mind truly think about you? Okay. So the reason that I wanted to do 10 piles is because what I think happens sometimes is that the strongest energies present are what kind of push through. Like the strongest energies present are the ones that I typically pick up on. But sometimes you just really honestly want to know um, whether whether a connection is a strong and important connection or not, or whether it's just kind of like an attraction or just, I don't know, just something else, right? You want to know. And I want you to know too. I understand that really strong, powerful energies tend to come forward most often, and not maybe not just in my readings, but I think in readings in general. But I wanted to give you all of the options. So, all right, enough of that. I have here planet sign cards, and I have some astrology cards. These are actually karma cards by Monty Farber. I'm going to be assigning signs to each of the piles that will help you pick your piles. And all of the signs are going to be represented today, okay? All of the signs will be represented today. And that will help you pick your piles. So, one more. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Okay, so for pile one, we have the sun, which can be Leo. And I'm just going to lay them all out now. And Pluto, which can be Scorpio. Oh, I'm going to need a little more space here, huh? Okay. Mercury, which can be Gemini. Libra, which can be Venus or Taurus. Scorpio, again. Uranus, which can be Aquarius. Oops. This can be, guys, this can be sun sign, rising sign, moon sign of you or the person on your mind. Virgo, Aquarius. Yes, some of the signs are going to come through twice because of the planets. Mars can be Aries or Scorpio. We're going to go over these again. Moon is Cancer. Neptune is Pisces. Gemini, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces again, Taurus again, Jupiter, which can be Sagittarius, Venus, which can be Virgo or sorry, no. Oh, that's interesting that I said Virgo though. That could be meaningful. Venus is Libra or Taurus, Leo, Aries. That's interesting because okay, that's fine. Okay. And then two more signs, Saturn and Cancer. Saturn isn't a sign. Okay, so and I'm actually going to do houses now before I move on to recapping the signs. I know this might be a lot to keep track of. I just want to give this a try. I'm excited to try this. Thank you for bearing with me. By the way, if you want to skip pile picking because you already know what your number is, and you can pick by number, you can pick by your life path number or your favorite number, your lucky number, whatever. So go ahead at any point when you're ready. All the timestamps will be in the description box, so you can just skip forward to wherever you want to go. And if you're drawn to watch more than one pile, that's your prerogative. All right, so we have, all right, fourth house. So this is somebody from your past or somebody from your family. 11th house is somebody that you met online or somebody you met through your friend network or somebody that you know through political activism, 11th house, or a friend. South node, somebody from your past or somebody that you need to let go of. Past can also be past life for South node. Eighth house, somebody that you have a strong lust for or somebody that you have a controlling dynamic with. There's some sort of like strong desire for whether it's control, merging, whatever, probably triggers intense energies if it's eighth house. Second house, somebody that you have some sort of financial tie with, probably, or somebody that you feel very possessive towards, or somebody who is extremely possessive with you, because the second house is material belongings. So when people are connected through the second house, either there's some sort of financial tie, or the person, somebody in the connection is treated as a mm, property. That's not okay. Okay. Let's see. North node. North node is a connection that you feel uncomfortable with, but it's destined. It's like something that you have to grow into, versus the south node connection is one that feels very comfortable, probably because you kind of feel like you've been there before. We have fifth house. So that is probably sexual attraction, romantic attraction. Seventh house, partnerships, marriage, or business partnerships. So partnerships is either business contract or a marriage contract. Seventh house is somebody that you have a contract with, like a literal partnership. 12th house, oh, but can be oaths. It doesn't have to be like a legal or political contract per se. It can be a personal contract between the two of you, whatever. Okay, 12th house. 12th house is a connection with somebody who is ill, or you are ill, or somebody is addicted to something, or you are addicted to something, or it's secret like an affair, okay? Or somebody's in prison. 6th house is somebody at work, period. Somebody that you know from work. 3rd house, somebody from your neighborhood, or somebody that you know through a sibling, or someone who is like a sibling. 10th house, a public figure or potentially somebody that you know in your industry. 9th house, somebody long distance. 1st house, can be somebody that you have a strong attraction to, somebody that you feel incredibly drawn to. Can be a very physical attraction. What else with 1st house? It can also be like somebody that you know through a physical activity like sports, working out, can be like somebody that you know from the gym, something like that. Okay, so let's go over each pile again. Okay, pile one. This is somebody that you know from, okay, pile one. This is somebody that you know from your neighborhood or through your siblings or somebody who's like a sibling. Somebody from your past, somebody that you knew as a child, or somebody that you've known a long time, or a past relationship. Saturn, there's some sort of fated quality to it. It has either a very enduring quality to this long-standing connection. Yes, let's say that. Okay. Neptune, somebody may be a Capricorn or a Pisces, or also there may be a lot of confusion surrounding this connection. There actually may be issues of addiction, or may have been issues of addiction, or some kind of confusion or confused thinking, blurred boundaries. What else? Yes, Sun can be Leo. Again, can be some sort of connection with the father. Um, yeah, I'm getting a lot of like family connections here. And so pile one could well turn out to be somebody that you knew from childhood, and somebody who's like a family friend, or somebody who knows your family, somebody who you grew up with, something like that. Signs are Leo, Capricorn, or Pisces. Okay. And that's for pile one. All right. Pile two. Pile two could be a public figure or somebody that you know through your industry. Could be somebody that you know from online, somebody that you know online only, or somebody that you met through political activism, especially if that is an industry that you work in, um, or somebody that you met through an organization, social network, or through your broader network of friends, or potentially could be a friend. Signs are Cancer and Gemini and Scorpio. That's pile 2. Pile 3. This could be somebody long distance. Whoop. Also potentially somebody who has a very different background than you, like somebody from a different culture. South node could be somebody that you knew from your past or from a past life, or somebody that you need to release. Signs are Capricorn and Gemini. Okay, is that it? Yep. Pile 4. This is somebody that you could have a strong physical attraction to, or you may know them through working out, sports, or a gym. Yes, definitely. Okay, eighth house and first house. Yes, you have a strong physical magnetic attraction to this person. There also could be a strong sense of competitiveness with this. Um, mm, yeah, strong sense of competitiveness. Yeah, and Libra can be attraction again too. Okay, signs are Libra and Sagittarius. And what else am I getting with this? Yeah, I'm getting strong attraction. Okay. Yep. And we have eighth house and first house. Okay. Pile 5. Second house, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. So there may be some sort of financial tie. You guys may have a strong financial connection with each other. Finances may be the strongest thing that is keeping you together. The signs are Pisces and Scorpio. There may be possessiveness, or yes, let's just say possessiveness at play in this connection. Okay. Pile 6. Pile 6. Okay, pile 6. This is a fated relationship or connection, although you may not be aware of that yet. Um, uh, Signs are Taurus. Sign is Taurus. That's the only sign. Also potentially Aquarius, Taurus, possibly Aquarius. This is an unusual, um, what do I mean? There's something unexpected, surprising, or unusual about this connection. Something that is definitely with North Node, which is always uncomfortable but magnetic, and Uranus, which is surprising, unexpected, and can be chaotic. Um, Yeah, there's something definitely uncomfortable potentially about this. Okay. And the sign is Taurus. Okay. Somebody may have Taurus North Node here. Yeah. Okay, pile 7. Yep, that's attraction. Jupiter, could be long distance actually. This one could also be long distance. Virgo, the sign is Virgo. Virgo, I'm also going to say Sagittarius. What am I getting for this one? Hang, give me a second. Sorry, I'm trying to put words to this energy. Um, this would be a very fun connection. This is somebody that you feel like somebody that you've had good luck with. You feel like you have good luck with them, or it feels very expansive or abundant or fun. Somebody that you have a lot of fun with. Possibly somebody that you've started dating or having a romantic sort of connection with who lives at a distance. Um, yeah, something like that. Okay, and the sign is Virgo, also potentially Sagittarius or Leo. Okay. Pile 8. Seventh house, Venus and Aquarius. The sign is Aquarius. I'm going to say also Libra, because seventh house and Venus are both associated with Libra. Aquarius, Libra, or this is somebody that you're probably married to, or somebody that you might marry. Alternatively, this could totally be a business partner. This could 100% be somebody that you have business contracts with. Yeah, but this is somebody that you literally have a contract with or will have a contract with. Okay, and signs are Aquarius or Libra. Pile 9, 12th house. This is Leo and Mars is Aries or Scorpio. Okay, signs are um Aries, Scorpio, Leo, possibly Pisces. But most importantly, this is either a secret connection, an affair, or a connection which is very difficult because somebody is in prison, or possibly somebody is stuck in a war zone, or somebody is trapped in some sort of situation, whether it's because they are ill, or they're in a really, really bad, dangerous place, or they're in prison, or something like that. This would be a connection or relationship which is um not free to function in the light of day. Yeah, so that's going to be probably a tough reading. And that is 9. And finally, pile 10. We have 6th house. This is somebody that you know through work, period, or I say period and then I keep going. This is somebody that you know through work or through your everyday, day-to-day life. Like, for instance, your mail carrier. Okay, so it's somebody that you know through work or through the mundane routines of life that you have just daily or almost daily contact with this person. Okay, 6th house. Actually, it could also be somebody that you know through like as a medical care provider. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. Yes, okay. Signs are Aries and Cancer and potentially Virgo. So signs are Aries, Cancer, and Virgo. Yeah, definitely for somebody could be a caretaker or somebody has a connection with somebody who is a secretary, assistant, nurse, caretaker, something like that. Okay. And that is pile 10. All right. So take as long as you need to. You can pause the video here if you want to. You can go ahead and review that. You may have messages in more than one pile. We're still going to do an energy check-in when we get to the pile. So go ahead and jump to the pile that you want to start with, and I will see you there. Now, I am not going to be editing out the in-betweens because I just don't like editing, so I just don't do it. So I am simply going to be moving on to pile 1. I'm going to be saving my piles that I made. Let's see. Yes, okay. All right. Okay. Pile 1. And what do we want to? Oh, yeah, we're going to start with an energy check-in. Awesome. Welcome, pile 1, to your reading. If you chose pile 1 and you chose the 3rd house, 4th house, Saturn, Neptune, and the Sun, this is most likely somebody that you knew from childhood or somebody that you know through family. So let's go ahead and get some more signifiers. All right, these are this is the Fond de Sec Kipper deck. And get some signifiers if we could for pile 1. Thank you. Oh, when they fall on the floor, I cleanse them on my selenite. So I have my selenite right here. Okay. Okay, we have thoughts. Maybe somebody that you think about a lot, or it could be somebody who thinks about you. Somebody could be a muse. Somebody could be an artist. Look at that. He's thinking about her. In the card, this man is thinking about this woman and drawing her. So she's like a muse. Thank you. And we have gift. This person may feel like a gift. They may be thinking of giving you a gift, or they may have given you a gift. Anything else for pile one signifiers, please? Oh, all right. And lovers. All right, so if there was any doubt, we now know this pile is going to be romantic in nature. So somebody, well, I was going to say somebody has romantic feelings, but really this is a very mutual energy. Whether it's been acted upon or not, this is a mutual energy. Okay, so these are your signifier cards. If any of that resonates, let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna move these a little bit. Thank you. All right. Now, I told you this was going to be totally blunt, no Delulu. So now we're going to ask some tough questions and get some clarification for you, okay? This is an extremely sassy deck. I said I would never use this for a reading because I think that it could hurt somebody's feelings. Maybe you will see what I mean. But I hope not. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I felt that this is the kind of blunt energy that we want for this particular reading. So I'm going to ask pile one, the person on their mind, does that person think about pile one? We got thoughts. Does that person on pile one's mind think about pile one? Yes or no? Thank you. No, go away. I told you this is a very rude deck. Okay, I'm going to see if we have any other messages in this deck. So does this person not think about pile one at all? Please clarify. Do they not think about pile one at all? Possibly. As long as you're ready, wait, let me think, most likely. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is what I think. I think this person probably mostly doesn't think about you. They may want you to think that they don't think about you. But there's this card, as long as you're ready, and this card, wait, let me think. There's a hesitation here. So, give me a second. Let me think. Okay. This is one of the decks that I've made myself. Clarify. What does this, that's so funny. You're not hearing me. I can do everything. Oh, this person is fiercely independent. Explained everything. Does pile one's person on their mind think about them? Please clarify. So in love. Wow. Okay. Clarify. So in love. Growing together. Okay. So this person may have totally pushed you away. They're extremely independent. But then they may have kind of rethought that. Yeah, kind of like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Are you 100% sure? Yeah, this is somebody who would want to be 100% sure before they acted on something. So interesting. Okay. This is why sometimes people aren't really sure of what somebody thinks or feels about them because people are complicated and people's thoughts and feelings about things are complicated. And that's the truth. It's not always simple. Even if you're intuitive, it can be hard to really pick up on what somebody really thinks and feels about you because it can be complicated. People are complicated. Okay, this is one of my decks that I've created. One moment. We have a jumper. Used. This is somebody who has a history or pattern of feeling used. It may make them very defensive. It's because they're very generous. Yeah. Bliss. Hmm. This person, though, has good energy with you. And see, we have gift here. Yeah, this is somebody who's very generous. Oh, you know what? That's so interesting. That's something that Neptune, Pisces, and Leo, the sun, very much have in common. They're both very generous signs and energies. Deliberate, rebellious. This person may weak. Oh, this person may have deliberately rebelled against their feelings for you, either because they felt used or because they're afraid that they would feel used, because that's kind of just a pattern that they've experienced. However, they are kind of weak to you. How does pile one's person truly feel about them? Regret. Yeah, we have regret. Misunderstood. Oh, okay. Bewildered. Oh, and closure. Okay, they either want closure or they feel that they have closure. Yeah, this is somebody who's definitely trying not to think about you, because they may have had a misunderstanding of what was really going on in your connection. And because of that, they rebelled against any feelings that they did feel towards you and they pushed you away or something like that. There was some sort of misunderstanding. Okay, so these are the messages about how this person thinks and feels about you, really. Remember to recap when we asked, do they think about you? The very first message was no, go away. But I kind of feel like that's sort of like a sassy kind of a response that they would give you. Like if you said, hey, do you think about me? And they'd be like, no, I don't ever. I never think about you. Go away. It's not how they necessarily really feel about you. Because if they thought that you were actually open to them, then I think that would really change everything, okay? So I hope that gives you some clarity. And now I'm just gonna pick out we're gonna see if there's some advice for you. So I'm gonna get you some advice cards. Okay, thank you. All right, advice for pile one. This is the Lover's Oracle. Advice for pile one. Oh, thank you. Oh, good Lord in heaven. Okay, don't be triggered, guys. Promise me you won't be triggered. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And that really tracks also for those who identify with the twin flame journey. Yep. Okay. Well, I am I'm not going to go into that today. If that resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, well, you can pick a different pile if you want to. Okay, this is Whispers of Love, Oracle cards. And I'm going to pick one more card for you, and then we'll move on to pile two. If the cards would come out. Interesting. They were a little stuck. Okay. Whispers of Love. Advice for pile one. Thank you. Choose love. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Also, the number 21 may be of significance. Okay, thank you, pile one. If this is where we part ways, thank you for watching. If you got something of value from this, I really appreciate it when you hit the like button. If you want to watch another pile, you're certainly welcome to, and maybe I'll catch you in another reading. Thank you and goodbye. No editing. We are moving right on to pile two. Pile number two. Okay. Mhm. Welcome, pile number two. If you picked pile two, this is your reading. Let's do an energy check-in just to make sure. So if you picked pile two, you picked 10th house, 11th house, Cancer, Gemini, and Pluto. So this could definitely be somebody in the public eye, somebody that you know from online, or somebody that you know from your social networks, potentially a friend. But when I'm seeing 11th house and 10th house together, I don't think that this is really a friend. This would be somebody that you know through your social networks, through a friend, through an industry or social organization that you're a part of, or again from somebody that you know online. Signs are Cancer, Gemini, and Pluto. Pluto is Scorpio, but also Pluto can refer to a connection that is transformative, something that died and then is sort of like restarts. So Pluto is about destruction and rebirth. So that could be a theme of this. It also could be obsession. So just gonna throw that out there since we're doing zero Delulu, okay, you guys? This could be somebody online that you're obsessed with. It's somebody that you do not know, potentially a public figure, and let's get the honest truth on this connection, okay? This is gonna be blunt. So let's get it. Let's go. Wait a minute. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna start here. No. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm actually being told to start with tarot. Yeah, tarot is going to tell me the truth of this connection. Okay, first of all, I want to know what is the nature of this connection? Is this, wow. Sorry. Okay. All right. We have the Hierophant upside down. I'm gonna hold off on, oh, and the High Priestess. Everything's upside down here. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and read them like that. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are divine counterparts, so noted. Okay, yeah, there's the confusion. Um, because somebody was mean. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. I do think that this is somebody that you fantasized about, somebody that you may potentially, somebody that you fantasize about. This person is probably a masculine. Yes, this person is a masculine energy. And the reason that I say that, and people, I know there's readers who say tarot has no gender. Well, yes and no. If I'm getting king, knight, and the Hierophant and the Emperor, yeah, this is a masculine energy. Somebody coming through with very masculine energy. Doesn't mean that they're a man, but strong masculine energy, okay? This was definitely an unexpected connection or an unexpected whatever this is. Yeah, somebody was rude. Somebody either ignored you or was actively rude to you, very dismissive energy. Um, yeah, somebody may have thought you were too young. You may be too young. There may be an age gap. Mm, it's very difficult for you to trust your own intuition in this connection or whatever this is. I keep saying connection or whatever this is. What is this? What is this? It's like you're waiting for something. Um, why? I mean, why, what? Okay. All right. I can see, I'm picking up on your confusion. Let's move through that though. Yeah, let's cut through the confusion. Yeah, there's a strong energy of waiting and restraint. Yeah, there's patience and restraint, holding yourself back. Hmm. There is a desire to do things correctly. There's a very soft, gentle energy here, very soft, gentle, and tender. Um, that's definitely how you feel about this person. So if you are or have been obsessed with this person, there's nothing dangerous about it. There's total restraint. You're very respectful, but for some reason you believe that you will meet this person. You believe that you will meet this person. Um, like this is a meeting. Um, yeah, these together, that's a meeting, and you're waiting for that. Why? Um, okay, I need Kipper. You know what's interesting? I didn't do an energy check-in for this one. I mean, I kind of did, but it just sort of morphed into me feeling out what this connection is. That's interesting. Toil and labor. Okay, yeah, you're working hard. Is it so potentially? mm, mm, yeah, okay. Yeah, somebody that you think about a lot, but how do they, okay, how does this person think or feel? Well, okay, now I need to get, okay. Thank you for your patience with me. I'm going ahead and pulling the yes or no cards. This is actually the fortune telling cards. Oh, and the Kipper deck that I used. Sorry, I always like to introduce my decks. The Kipper deck is the Fonda Sec Kipper fortune telling. Okay. Um, Okay, these are yes or no cards. They can be rude. Some of the cards are sort of phrased in a rude way. They're extremely blunt. So let's find out. Pile two's person, does pile two's person on their mind? We have a jumper. Okay. Does the person on pile two's mind think about them, yes or no? Depends on the day. Okay. Person on pile two's mind. You must be having a laugh. Interesting. This person may have been rude to you specifically. That's something that I picked up on. Um, okay. I don't understand. Yes, there's confusion here. That's interesting too, because two cards then came out together, by no means and by all means. Yeah. So, yeah, there's definitely confusion, but let's cut through the confusion. What is the reality? Um, is there any mutuality to this connection? Signs point to yes. Okay. No, not those. I'm being told to go back to tarot. Oh, interesting. Okay, something had to end. Also, I think there was a lot of pain here. So I don't know if this particular connection caused a lot of pain. But somebody was going through something extremely painful. Um, yeah, and that's important. Also, this may be a connection that totally ended. But oh, yeah, but there may be, okay. Yeah, there's a dream connection. Somebody may be having difficulty letting go of this. Yes, well, I would imagine if you're watching a tarot reading about it. Yeah, because there's like a dream connection. Yeah, so you've been waiting. Yeah, you're waiting for this person. Okay. I don't want you to just be waiting for somebody. You know what? I'm gonna clear this energy. Okay, this is a situation where I really do think that you're stuck on somebody who may also have ambivalent energy towards you. So this is one of those connections that I just want to dig into. So give me a second. I need to clear some of this. We're gonna figure out what's going on here. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Yes, Pluto. This was one that may have like a transformative element to it. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Here, put all of our cards here, all of our cards on the table. We have Gemini, Cancer, 11th house, 12th house. Okay. The numbers 38 and 16 may be of significance. You may have sent somebody a message and or received information or received a message that extremely distressed you. That was extremely distressing. And you've been trying to balance yourself out since then to make sense of it. You received some sort of information that was very distressing, that caused you a lot of distress. It may have been information about somebody dying. I'm sorry, that's just intuitively what I'm getting. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Hang on a second. Um, there's a lot of energy here. Yes, a message or information that you received. Because you were confused about something or you didn't know about something. Yeah. You didn't know. Okay, you saw somebody, probably a public figure, somebody who was single, but you weren't aware of like some sort of great pain that they were going through or had in their life. They were starting a new chapter. Maybe you were starting a new chapter. Okay, but okay. Let's cut to the chase. What is this really? What is actually going on here? So the Ace of Pentacles means that there is something of substance here. It's not just all in your head, but what is it? What is this? Yeah, something that you had to let go of. Um, if there is some sort of future here, then like Pluto, it had to be totally die and be reborn. Yeah, that's a meeting. That's that. So yeah. I know you have a sense that you'll meet this person and that if so, it would be when this person is more stable. Also, probably when you're more stable, when you guys are both in a more stable place. You've been showing up in a very confused energy, and that would have to change. Anything else here? No? Okay. So, okay, but will pile two meet their person again? Are they going to get a chance to meet the person on their mind? I have a feeling some of you may have never met this person. And if so, you do not know each other well. Like it would be like, Facebook friends or a friend of a friend. Like that's as close as you are to this person. And this person actually may just be a public figure. The answer is negative. So some of you, yeah, okay. So some of you are never going to meet this person. And that's the no Delulu answer. So for some of you, is anybody watching pile two going to meet the person on their mind? In no way. I'll tell you later. Yes. So for most of you, probably no. Yeah. Okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna ask now for some closure. Um, what was the purpose of this sort of journey that pile two has been on with this situation? to trust your own intuition, to be more focused and disciplined. Um, yeah, to be more independent and um, yeah, to kind of get obsessed with yourself instead of somebody else. I mean, to be like just mm, kind of fall in love with yourself. Like, yeah, because in the beginning, you're kind of like, I don't want to say obsessed in a negative way, but you're like really admiring somebody else. But as you go through this journey of learning to trust your intuition and focus and have discipline, and then there's some sort of painful ending or some sort of pain here, perhaps a pain of rejection or feeling like you're not good enough or whatever it is. And then the energy goes back to working on yourself. And in the end, you are you are the attractive, beautiful one who gets lots of attention. You have your glow up. Yeah, this may have been a karmic connection for those who believe in that. Yeah, there was something obsessive here. There was like an obsession. And so, yeah, karma. Yeah, this was karmic. So you gotta let this go completely. For any of you, if for any of you there is any kind of like rebirth, it just has to totally die and you just have to completely let go of it anyway. Okay? And that's that on that. Let's see if we can get any more advice though for pile two. Do we have any advice for pile two? Um, I'm getting, yes, let's do moon magic. Moon Magic Deep Moon Messages by Stacey DeMarco. Thank you. I am loved beyond measure. Yes, just because somebody, doesn't see you that way or doesn't appreciate you that way doesn't mean that you aren't amazing and lovable. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. That's really important for this pile because I saw that you guys are like waiting. You're like waiting to meet up with this person and waiting to see them and maybe waiting to be able to have the chance to explain yourself to them or whatever. And you've got to stop doing that. Stop waiting. No more waiting. Because you're kind of like, if you're just in a waiting energy, you're wasting your life. Even if you mean well and you're gentle and kind and sweet and not, dangerously obsessive or anything, you just need to release your energy back to yourself. You are courageous and powerful. You can guide and lead others wisely and with love. So it's time to surrender your struggle, okay? And that is your zero Delulu, honest to goodness message for you about the person on your mind for pile two. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Please take really good care of yourself. First and foremost, love yourself. Take really good, gentle care of yourself. Do something really special for yourself today, please. And if you got something out of this, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to watch another pile, if you feel drawn to another pile, I invite you to do so. And perhaps I will see you in another reading. Thank you and take care. Okay, I am not editing out the in-betweens, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up, clear the space a little bit, and move on to pile three. Welcome, pile three. If you chose pile three, then let's see if this is your reading. We're going to do a little energy check-in. First of all, if you picked pile three, you picked ninth house. That's a long distance connection, south node, somebody that you may feel that you need to release, or somebody from your past, or potentially could be a past life relationship, potentially could be a karmic relationship. Let's see what comes out. Signs are Capricorn, Mercury is Gemini, so Capricorn, Gemini, potentially Sagittarius, but the strongest energy that we have here is something long distance. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a little energy check-in for pile three. This is the Fondasek Kipper fortune telling deck. Tell me about the situation on pile three's mind. Tell me about the situation on pile three's mind, please. Thank you. Poor health. Tell me about this. Oh, thank you. Okay, we have that. Thief and imprisonment. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's extremely specific. Okay, I'm going to get some cards from the Narada storytelling core deck. Shuffle half of these at a time. Mm. We have spacecraft, small town. Okay. And big city. And stop the press. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that this is somebody who lives in a different area than you do. Somebody lives in a big city, somebody lives in somewhere else. It doesn't have to be a small town, but somebody lives in a major metropolitan area and somebody lives somewhere else. Um, I think that the way this person came into your life felt very unexpected or surprising or very unusual. Or also there may be some sort of like UFO, like if I'm not into all that, but for people who are kind of like into that hobby of like consuming content about UFOs, no judgment. So that may be a connection that you guys have. Mm, Also, there could be some sort of connection with current events or journalism or publishing or something like that with Stop the Press. We have Stop the Press. Hmm. Okay, somebody may be in prison or somebody just may be like completely trapped in this situation. Um, So this could be a really unhealthy dynamic where somebody may actually be an energy thief, which is kind of sort of draining somebody's energy, which may leave you in literal poor physical health or just kind of like just draining in general, just leaves you lower energy. And so you feel trapped or stuck in a situation. Um, Now, you may be in a situation like that, and it may not be with the person on your mind. So, if the person on your mind lives in a different city, you may live in a situation where either in your home, in your household, or at your work, that you feel stuck in some sort of situation. If you're thinking about somebody who lives at a distance, which is what I'm getting, I don't think that person is draining your energy. Okay, so if any of that resonates, let's go ahead and see. Let's read about the person on your mind. So using some of these same cards, I'm actually now going to ask the person on pile three's mind, the person who lives in a different city at a distance, how do they think of pile three? They may be, yeah, they may be wishing that they could live with you. If you guys have a long distance relationship, they're definitely thinking about the possibility of moving to where you are or moving you to where they are. However, one of you does have a child, I see. If that doesn't resonate, this probably isn't your pile because that is an obstacle to being able to live together. Yeah, because the child can't be moved, or somebody doesn't want to move their child, or it's definitely a concern that it complicates matters. If you both have children, that's a potential complication thinking about blending families. Okay. The person on pile three's mind, what are they thinking about what is, nope. What is the person on pile three's mind thinking about pile three? Haunted house. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they think you're in a bad living situation, either because of the city or location that you live in, or because they think you live with toxic people. They know you live with toxic people and they would like to be able to change that. Secret society, corruption, Illuminati, paranoia, conspiracy theory, secrecy. Okay. Um, mm, It might be a secret. There's, well, something secret here. Defeat supernatural evil, psychic. Oh, okay. This is getting extremely specific. Okay, this person may actually have been to a psychic of some kind or some sort of supernatural helper, somebody who works with energies or yeah, like a clairvoyant, a medium, a tarot card reader, or even some sort of spiritual practitioner or even some sort of religious practitioner or something. Um, yes, because they believe that you are living with energy vampires, or maybe it's at work, but somehow in your day-to-day life, they know that your home environment or your living environment or your day-to-day environment is somehow toxic. And it's either a secret or they're keeping their thoughts about it secret. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the other deck actually. Mm, okay. Hospital. Yeah, we did see ill health. So, okay. Mm, clarify hospital. Have a great time. Hmm. Mask. Assassination. Good Lord in heaven. This person is very worried about you. Yeah, this person is very worried about you. They're worried about you they're worried about you getting literally sick, or if you are literally sick, they're really worried about your environment. Yeah, but they're hiding it. They're totally hiding it. So you wouldn't know that this person has these thoughts. Mm, yeah, they're extremely concerned about you. For some of you, you may actually be in like a literally very dangerous situation. If so, um, I hope you get help. Like that's concerning. Okay. Okay. Let me think. What do I pull next? Hmm. Tarot. Always go back to our trusty tarot. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get some yes, no cards real quick. Is the person on pile three's mind really truly concerned about them? The person on pile three's mind, you bet. Absolutely. Yeah, they're really worried about you. Yeah, yeah, I thought so. Okay. But why are they keeping it secret? Okay, that's actually interesting. Why is the person on file three's mind keeping this a secret? Um, Something about one of you may be married. Somebody's totally settled in their financial and material household situation. Yeah, somebody's concerned about rocking the boat because why? Oh, well, they're concerned about rocking the boat, but they probably will. Well, because to bring truth and communication to this situation is going to cause a lot of loss, a lot of loss. And they might be concerned that that's not something that you want. Yes, like you could lose 60% of your life as it were. Okay, like say for instance, say you're in some sort of like toxic home life situation and they were to make contact with you. Um, Sometimes when you're living with dangerous people, like it could be, I don't know, like it can be dangerous. It could leave somebody homeless and in an even more precarious situation, for instance, okay? So that's why they haven't done anything yet. Oh, but look at all of these aces. Good Lord. This is somebody who has a lot of feeling about this situation. They've put a lot of thought into this situation, and they're actually, this person is gonna come forward somehow. Yeah, the person on your mind is actually gonna come forward somehow in some way. Yeah, because this person we saw already, I think they want to live with you. Yeah, because they're thinking about like having a family with you or combining families with you or something. That's family. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's they need to do it carefully because just because of how complicated it can be and everything that's at stake, and it is going to require management of resources and just careful, deliberate movement and careful planning and blah blah blah. Okay, all right. Thank you for that clarity. Yeah, and Mercury too, by the way, is a very thoughtful card, and Capricorn is the planning card. So there's a lot of deliberation that's going into this. Um, how does the person on pile three's mind really feel about them, please? Person on pile three's mind. That is too many cards. Thank you, though. I'm gonna need less cards than that. How does the person on pile three's mind really feel about them, please? Thank you. Person on pile three's mind. Thank you. Pleased. They may have recently learned something about you that made them happy. Alert. Yeah, they're concerned about you, so they are on alert. Valued. They value you and they also feel valued by you. How does this person on pile three's mind feel about them, please? Truly. How do they inspired? Oh, they're inspired by you. Pity. Well, I don't totally love that, but maybe your situation does indeed inspire pity at the moment. I mean, sometimes that is what it is. I'm not loving that though. Connected. Connected. Yeah, they feel connected to you. Done. They're done with things the way they are. Yeah, they're definitely, even though the situation feels mm, complicated, they're gonna go ahead and make some kind of move because they're just done with things being the way they are. Anything else? How does the person on pile three's mind feel about them, please? Justified. Yeah. And so even if they're going to rock the boat and make a mess of something, if that's what it takes, then they feel justified in doing so. Because they do feel that they have the moral high ground here for whatever reason. Yeah, because they believe that somebody is taking advantage of you or that you're in some sort of toxic situation or something like that. Okay, thank you so much for all of that clarity. Let's go ahead and get some advice cards for pile three. Okay, I'm gonna grab a Whispers of Love Oracle cards. Pile three. Practice compassion. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. See things from a different perspective. Any other advice for pile three, who is in a difficult situation? I know that you're in a difficult situation, and my heart goes out to you, pile three. So, any advice for pile three? What does pile three need to know right now? Thank you. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. All right. Well, um, that's interesting because I was kind of reading this as though you were kind of already in a long distance relationship with this person. But if you and this person live in different cities and you don't get to see each other that often, it's possible that you don't know each other that well. And so, please remember to take things slow, and get to know each other. Sometimes we've I say we for a reason, but sometimes we have gotten ourselves into situations based on moving into a new relationship too quickly and not really taking the time to get to know somebody. And that can have dire consequences sometimes. So even, if you know in your heart that this is a good person and a good connection and that it's not toxic, there is nothing wrong with taking your time to get to know each other and really getting to know somebody before you move in with them. So please don't jump out of the frying pan into the fire. Okay? Don't jump out of one messy household situation or work environment or whatever, straight into another one. I know it can be complicated and difficult to do these things, but try to gain your footing and get stable and, you make a move from there. Okay, cool. Thank you, pile three. I wish so many good things for you. I hope things get so much easier for you, and I'm sorry that you're going through such a hard time. Thank you for watching. If you got something out of this, I love it if you hit the like button. If you want to watch another pile, if you're drawn to another pile, go ahead, and maybe I will see you again in a future reading. Thank you. Okay, I'm not editing out the in-between, so I'm going to move right along to pile four. I'm going to get set up for pile four. That was a difficult energy. My poor babies. Welcome, pile four, to your reading. If you picked pile four and the first house, eighth house, signs of Sagittarius, Libra. We also potentially have Aries and Scorpio here. So we have Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, and this would be a connection that has a lot of physical attraction and possibly a lot of competitiveness and possibly kind of a clash of egos. I'm definitely getting egos here, potential hurt feelings, but also a desire to balance and harmonize those energies. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Let's pull some more signifier cards and just make sure that this situation resonates for you and that you're at the right pile, okay? I'm going to pull some signifiers from the Fond de Sec Kipper fortune telling deck. How pretty those are. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Mature man, lovers, wealthy man, Community, anything else? Sudden wealth. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, this is a same-sex relationship between two men. That doesn't have to be the case. For some of you, this could be a love triangle um, between two men. Like if you are somebody who's choosing between two different men, otherwise it is a relationship between two men. Yeah, I'm getting a relationship between two men. There could be an age gap potentially. Mm, there could also be a wealth gap for sure. Okay. Yeah, so in this, so we were getting like a clash of egos, and eighth house definitely can be like dynamics, power dynamics, yeah, power dynamics. Yeah, so there's some sort of gap in power dynamics in this connection, and it's either an age gap, a wealth gap, or both. And then potentially for somebody, this could be a third party situation. Mm, yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna pull some of these cards. These are just homemade cards that I literally just wrote in marker on these blank cards. Let's see what we get here. Some more signifiers, please. Tell me about the situation for pile 4 and who's involved. Who's involved in this situation, please? Some more signifiers. Who's involved in the situation for pile 4? Naive. Okay, somebody's being naive, or somebody has been naive. Athletic. Yeah, I got that with pile 1. Cautious. Somebody's being cautious now because they were naive before. Somebody may be uptight. Competitive. Yeah, there's a very competitive connection here. We already got that. Okay. Please help us to understand who is involved. Signifier cards for who is involved here, please. Who are the people involved in this connection, please? And thank you. Please describe the people involved in pile 4's connection. Please describe the people involved in pile 4's connection. Okay. If there's an older man, he's closed-minded. Please describe the people involved or was closed-minded. The wealthy man is more cooperative. The wealthy man is upper class, multi-talented, polite, and well-behaved. Okay, so these signifiers are all for this person. If there is a wealthy man or a younger man, he is well-behaved, polite, multi-talented, upper class, and cooperative. More signifiers for the mature man, please, who is or was close-minded. Any more signifiers for the mature man? Standoffish, avoidant, well-rounded, dark hair. Okay, any other signifiers? Yes. Inauthentic for the mature man. Any other signifiers for the mature man? No. Okay. Any other signifiers for the wealthy man from this half of the deck? Fussy, particular. Okay. All right. Well, there's definitely two people involved here. And again, it's either two people that pile 4 is dealing with. Um, so potentially somebody that you're in a relationship with and somebody that you are thinking about or have an attraction to, or somebody, so there could be some sort of like extramarital thing going on for somebody, or this is between two gay men or two, gay slash bisexual men. Okay, something like that. So again, to go over, we have mature man, well-rounded, avoidant, inauthentic, dark hair, standoffish, closed-minded, and wealthy man is fussy, cooperative, upper class, multi-talented, polite, and well-behaved. Okay, so those are the people involved. Yes, somebody is athletic. You may have met at a gym. Somebody was naive. Somebody's probably younger or was younger. Somebody's more cautious and uptight. I think that's this guy. And there's some sort of competitive component. Also, you may have met through sports. I'm getting again sports, personal training, gym, something like that. Okay, can I get some clarifiers on community and sudden wealth? Yeah, you may have met in your community. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a wealth gap for sure. Okay, somebody may have, okay. So okay, this is for somebody who is or was choosing between two men. Okay, this is one scenario. You may have tried to have a thing with this man, mature man, and it did not work. So it went poorly, went badly. Maybe you dated or something, it went badly. It didn't work. And then you may have got together with a wealthy man, for one thing, because you were poor, and I'm not saying you're a gold digger, okay? I'm not. However, this person was really able to fill your cup. I mean, he was like really kind and well behaved and probably very smooth and charming. And he was just able to kind of fill in all of the gaps. And so it just kind of seemed like kind of a dreamboat at the time. But okay. And then yeah, but something went wrong. It turned out that this person was actually uh, yeah, this person, okay, so the wealthy man was actually not as kind as you thought they were, or not as, maybe they were not emotionally intelligent, or they weren't kind. They didn't help you be financially stable. Yeah, you didn't really know what you were getting into. So you kind of you made a naive decision, or you made a blind decision. Um, okay. You have some sort of really good luck coming in. So either some kind of healing, some kind of yeah, some kind of wealth. You have some kind of wealth coming in into your future. And then you're gonna have a second chance at stability, a second chance at something that you've always wanted. And yeah, the lovers and the lovers. You may be aligning with a different love connection. So, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, but you have wealth and love coming in. That's wild. I mean, that's what I'm seeing here in the energy, okay? So I may not like, I don't know if that could be interpreted slightly differently for different people, but it's going to be really good. It's good energy coming in. Yeah, you're in a time of change. You're in a time of change. It's possible that you may have thought that this person was wrong for you. You may have thought that they were too old for you, too uptight for you. If they're not, if there's not like an age gap, they may just seem really old-fashioned, uptight, and sort of backwards. And this person seemed very charming and somebody that you could like build a stable financial foundation with. But in reality, even if okay, they may not have had as much resources as you thought they did, but even if they did, they didn't help you build your financial stability at all. In fact, they may even potentially have been financially abusive. They were not kind, so that's the bottom line. It wasn't like a kind, helpful, yeah, it may have just, it seemed like a good thing. There may have been lust, or it may have just been, that when you guys were dating, you kind of got swept off your feet and it all seemed so amazing. And also, this other guy really rejected you and made you feel rejected. And this guy, okay, but that's one scenario. Now, if this is a gay couple, then what? Because that was one scenario I was picking up on. Oh, yeah. So somebody was rejected, or yeah, somebody was rejected. Okay. So if it's a gay couple, somebody, mature man rejected you. That's what I think. Yes. And then, but there were mutual feelings. Um, and then there's some sort of change. Um, Yeah, somebody has become, okay, yeah. Okay, so there's some sort of change actually, even though somebody rejected somebody in the past. This is for if this is between two men. Somebody rejected somebody in the past, which we also saw with the other scenario, by the way, but there's some sort of change in information. And the two men have grown and they have become, they've like grown as people, they've like evolved. They have better boundaries, they're wiser, and more stable and just better equipped for a relationship. And then I do see happy family. So moving in together, potential marriage, family, even potentially having children, something like that. Okay. So for whether it's one situation or the other that you align with, I think this is about somebody who initially rejected you. So now I want to see. I think that's the person on your mind. That's the person who came out first, mature man. That's the person who rejected you. So let's see, person on pile four's mind. How do they really feel about you? Actually, I'm going to say, do they still think about you currently? We have probably not. Try again. Don't bet on it. It is possible. Person on pile four's mind. Do they think about the pile four viewer? Hmm? I'm not getting any other cards. Okay. Well, I just feel like that's not very clarifying. Okay. Does the person on pile, oh, I know. Here we go. This. Does the person on pile four's mind think about them? Oh, wow. Yes, I'm planning on calling you soon. I'm talking about you to others. Okay. Does the person on pile four's mind think about them? Kisses, yes. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. That's what they're thinking about, I think. Yes, that's what they're thinking about. Okay, thank you. Okay. And great, that's exciting. And then how does the person on pile four's mind really feel about them? Well, they this person is very uptight, very closed off, very avoidant, very much not wanting to spill their feelings at all. That's hilarious. Okay, come on. Hopeful. Oh my goodness, they're hopeful. Precious. Impatient. I love it. Impatient. Okay. Professional. Okay. I get the feeling this person is a very professional sort of person. Condescending, I believe it. Okay. All right. Oh, lonely. Okay. That's sad. All right. Um, okay. That's how the person on your mind is really feeling about you, probably. Um, any last tarot cards? Yeah, there's something that you can't see now that you don't know, and that is that this person holds tender feelings towards you and is likely to send you a message or call you. This person is planning on reaching out, and you might be blindsided by that. Yes, and also if there's travel needed, then this person is going to travel to see you, or ask you if they can, they might say, "Hey, I'm traveling, can I see you?" Yeah, you can trust your intuition about this because this person that you admire really admires you and they're just keeping it a secret. Okay, and that's that on that. I'm going to see if we have any advice cards for the viewers of pile four. I'm going to clear this. I'm so excited for you guys. Okay. These are Lover's Oracle. Advice for pile 4 viewers, please. Advice, time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Yeah, if you are in a connection, if you're caught between some sort of situation with two people, you need to let go of the one before you move on to something else. Okay, don't be messy. Don't be messy, guys. I love you guys. I'm not judging, but don't be messy. Try not to be messy, okay? Okay, I love you guys. I'm not judging. Let's see. Another, no, not this one. Okay, I'm gonna pull a different deal. I'm going to, I'm gonna pull from Whispers of Love Oracle cards. Thank you. Advice for pile 4, please, for pile 4 viewers. What do they need to hear right now? What's helpful for them? Oh, that's absolutely way too many. Good Lord in heaven. Okay. Like attracts like. Ask for help. Yeah, yeah. Love who you are. Slow down. That's that timing consideration again. Be willing to express love. The only thing that is real is love. And appreciate this moment. I know that's way too many advice cards, but I don't know. I think you guys need a lot of I didn't say it, but I just feel like based on how many advice cards came out, I feel like you guys needed a lot of advice. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. That's okay. Okay. All right. So we have surrender and time, give it time. Okay. Then we have like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. So you may need to bring other people into this in the sense of like asking your friends for help. Or we saw community come through. So you may need to turn to your community for help in this transition if there's a transition for you. Love who you are. You are divine and wonderful, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. The only thing that is real is love. So shift your focus from the problem back to love. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Be willing to express love because when we express love, we begin to receive more love and slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Yeah, we got a lot of messages in the advice to slow down, be grounded, be present, be authentic, be loving, get help if you need it, okay? And surrender. Okay. Thank you, Pile 4, for watching. If there was a message here that meant something to you, that connected with you, I super, super appreciate it when you hit the like button. It also helps me to connect more with your energy in future readings if that's something that you want. But whatever you want to do, it's fine. Okay, and I'm not going to be editing out the in-between, so I'm just going to clear this energy. Thank you, Pile 4, for watching. I'm going to clear the energy and move on to the next pile. It is okay. Okay. Oh wow, there were a lot of signifier. No, that's too many. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let's pull that too. Okay. Mhm. Welcome, pile 5. If you chose pile 5, let's see if this is your reading. If you chose pile 5, you chose second house, Pisces, Scorpio. So signs could be Pisces, Scorpio, even potentially Taurus, but definitely Pisces or Scorpio. Somebody has that or something like that. And there's some sort of connection, some sort of material or financial aspect to the connection, or somebody's very possessive, even potentially controlling, okay? There could be issues of jealousy. I don't know. Let's see what's coming out, okay? I'm going to pull some Kipper cards to do kind of an energy check-in. Pile 5, tell me about the situation for the viewer of pile 5. Thank you. Message, courtship, and great fortune. Yeah, there's some sort of something financial here. Hmm. So I think this is an early stages connection. This is somebody that you're dating or just in the talking stages of getting to know. Let's see. I'm actually going to pull a Threads of Fate card. This is a really beautiful deck. A little bit hard. I don't use this as much because it's not super easy to shuffle. We have the Wildling, Manifest, Higher Perspective. I'm gonna need to make more room. Transmute, and the Universe. Okay. One thing that's nice about um, this book that comes with this deck is that all of the cards are indexed. It's much easier to find than, say, the Citadel Oracle. So the Wildling, 118. The Wildling, is that the last card? Wow, the Wildling is the very last card in the deck, and that's significant. Okay. The Wildling. Pulling the Wildling card indicates a time to connect to the most primal parts of yourself. This may mean you need to detach a bit from people around you so you can hear the whispers of your deepest knowing without the influence of others. The Wildling is raw, empowered, and independent. Many people are intimidated by them because they need little from others and prioritize radical freedom, which can be unsettling as most of society operates within unspoken expectations and contracts. The wildling burns the contract and heads into the woods. Wildling energy comes to us as an ally when we need to break free of the systems that limit us. The wildling within us remembers a time where we lived with the land. Alignment with the natural world. A good way to invoke the wildling is to dive deeper into your body. A balanced wildling energy prioritizes freedom but remains grounded. Okay. So there's definitely something about freedom, especially freedom from, let's say, material trappings. Interesting. Yeah, let's see. We have manifest. I'm not going to be reading all of that. But let me take a look at that. 56, and that's fire energy. Manifest, fire. Interesting. So they say this is a bison skull. So there's bison energy. Manifest, having an impact on your environment. There's also an herb present here, which is mullein, which has velvety leaves and grows very tall, about 6 feet tall. Throughout history, mullein has been used as a torch. Energetically, it can support us the same way. And pyrite, I love pyrite. Oh my goodness. Let's see, I'll show you pyrite. I have it right here. Pyrite is very grounding, a very grounding stone. Pyrite is also called fool's gold, but there's nothing foolish about it. It supports manifesting money, among other things. It's very grounding, removes blockages, and helps you to just move forward and be able to do the work that you need to do, that you want to do. This card asks you to examine whether you're lacking clarity in your desires. There's very much something about somebody wanting to manifest resources to be able to have freedom and learning how to work with the energies of the universe, to gain a higher perspective, to be able to transmute, alchemize, and again, yeah, be able to kind of develop a different relationship with financial resources, money, and financial and material situations so that they can have the freedom that they want. Um, Now I'd like to dig a little bit into these cards about this is the Island Time Wellness Oracle cards. I want to ask about message and courtship. Can you tell me more about that situation, please, for pile five? I had a card fall on the floor. Mask, somebody is not who they appear to be, somebody's not showing their true feelings. There may be gaslighting. Can we have clarification? Thank you. Wedding rings, the snake stabbed in the back. Okay. If somebody is in a a toxic if somebody is in a toxic relationship, there's a couple ways this could go. You may be in a toxic marriage, or you may be married to somebody who is actually courting somebody else, somebody who's actually interested in somebody else. Yeah, there definitely could be third party. There could be cheating going on in this situation. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so somebody needs to have the freedom to be able to get away from some sort of toxic situation, and or to be able to move towards something. It's also possible that there's somebody that you would like to court, or that there's somebody, yeah, there's somebody that you'd like to be with, but you can't. One or both of you might be married, or you would like to get married but can't afford to. But yeah, there's definitely a third party somewhere in this situation. Um, Yeah, and there's some sort of betrayal, and there's a need to have material freedom. So I'm getting that somebody's married, okay, and that somebody is tied up in the financial sense so that they do not have freedom. And that's what I'm getting there. Okay. So if that doesn't resonate, then this is not your pile. But if that does resonate, then this is the pile. I'm gonna save these because these are almost like advice cards. Like that's kind of like your advice cards already came out. So I'm gonna set those to the side for a moment and we'll come back to them. Okay, and we have Pisces, Scorpio, and potentially maybe Taurus here. Okay. What is the real situation for pile five? Yeah, somebody has somebody has finances, projects, or a shared business tied up with somebody else that they would need to, yeah, somebody needs to get a divorce. Somebody would need to get a divorce. They feel trapped by their marriage. Yeah, if that's not your situation, then this is not your pile. I mean, that just came through again. Okay. Yeah, somebody feels burdened by the situation that they're in. They don't feel loved, they feel trapped, but they don't know how to get out of it because of either a shared business, shared projects, shared finances, or something like that. Um, but I'm still like curious. I'm going back to the Kipper. That's a Kipper. Okay. Who who is pile five asking about though? Who is the person on pile five's mind, please? Who is the person on pile five's mind? Who is the person on pile five's mind? Is it somebody that you live with? Oh, yeah. Somebody that you'd like to live with who lives far away, somebody that you want to visit. Okay, but who is the person on pile five's mind, please? Yeah, the lover. Okay, it's the person that you want to move in with, somebody that you'd like to live with and you don't live with them. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so first of all, What do you think of this person? Describe this person. How does pile five see the person on their mind? The person that is their lover or they want to be their lover? Fun. You think this person is fun. You think this person is warm, rebellious. How does pile five see the person on their mind? How do they experience the person on their mind, please? How does pile five experience the person on their mind, please? How do they see them? That's too many. Thank you. That's too many. Somebody who lacks direction. Well, that's not positive, but you guys may lack direction because you don't know what to do. How do you view the person? How does pile five view the person on their mind? That's too many. All right, I will take that one because I saw it. Nope. Peacemaker. Well-traveled. Oh, yeah, this is definitely somebody who may live at a distance to you. Yeah, with journey and well-traveled. You may have met them while you or they were traveling. Okay. So that's describing this person. Any other descriptors for this person? A mentor. This person on your mind is a mentor. Okay. Okay. And the person on pile five's mind. Oops. How does that person view pile five? So they're falling all over the place. Artistic. Thank you. How does pile five's person view them? Unusual. You may not be their normal type. Agreeable. How does pile five's person view them? I can tell you what, you are both going to remain trapped in the situations that you're in. If this person is a peacemaker and you're just agreeable, yeah, you're never going to get anywhere. You may just be people who avoid confrontation, and you may need to get past that and just be able to go ahead and be confrontational sometimes. Yeah, they think you're impressionable. Oh, my dears. Okay. How does the person on pile five's mind see pile five? How do they think of pile five? Homebody? Short? Are you short and open-minded? How does the person on pile five's mind think of them? Anxious? Yeah. How does the person on pile five's mind think of them, please? How does the person on pile five's mind think of them? That's entirely too many. Submissive? Financially stable? I'm not taking everything. That's too many. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you guys are gonna be stuck if one of you is listless and peaceful and the other one is impressionable, agreeable, and submissive. That's gonna be a problem. I mean, no judgment, but that's gonna be a problem, you know? Okay, the person on pile five's mind, how do they feel about you? How does the person on pile five's mind feel about them? Vulnerable, misery, nostalgic, loved, defeated, trust. They trust you. They don't know how this can work out right now. If you guys had some sort of past together, or whenever you guys spent time together, they're nostalgic about that. It makes them feel very vulnerable, the way that they feel about you, and they are miserable without you. How does Pile Five's person feel about them? How does the person on Pile Five's mind feel about them currently? Stressed. Mhm. Gratitude. They're also grateful for you. That's sweet. One moment. I had several fall on the floor. I'm only going to take the ones that were facing up because there's too many. Okay. They feel hopeless. They feel jealous if you're with somebody else. They feel curious. They feel protective. They feel stuck. They feel frightened. Yeah. Okay. I don't remember the name of these cards. I got this deck on Etsy. You fuel my creativity. You found out something about me. Oh, I have a hard time communicating. Your kindness has changed my life. Yeah, they're grateful to you for something. They're inspired by you. Hmm. I have a hard time communicating. Okay, this is another. So, okay, these are two decks that I created. This is the feelings one that we were just using, and then this is my conversations deck. So, if they have a hard time communicating, what would they say to you if they had an easier time communicating? What would they say to you? Person on Pile Five's mind, what would they say to you? Just curious. Is there something that they would say to you? What would the person on Pile Five's mind say to them? I'm so glad. Thank you. I don't want you to tell me about the grief, the loss, the longing. Oh, okay. Anything else? What would they say to you? Oh, hell yes. I still feel it. It's a lot of work. Take a chance. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, I think they're kind of afraid to find out if your feelings might be as intense as theirs are, because if you guys do decide to take a chance on this connection, I feel that it would be a lot of work. So if they're holding back, then that would be why. Also, because both of you have very sort of soft, gentle, kind of avoidant or non-confrontational personalities. And to be honest, if there's something that you want, you're gonna have to be more proactive than that. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But let's see what the advice cards are for you, okay? What are the advice cards? So we already got a pile five. We already got wildling. Manifest, universe, transmute, and higher perspective. Okay. So you are going to need to use a higher perspective, and you're going to need to work with the energies of nature, which is more than the law of attraction. I'm not going to get into that. But here is um here is an old graphic that I take a lot of inspiration from, and it's about how you can actually manifest or co-create your life with nature and the universe, and it requires a balance between intuition, observation, feeling, logic, and a blend of scientific, spiritual, artistic, and magical, as it were. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of that if you're interested. So, yeah, personally, I don't feel like, just law of attraction, it's not the only universal law at play. There are many laws of the universe which have to be balanced and, used together. You are a part of nature, and you have to find your place in nature to be able to break free of material structures that might limit your freedom. Okay. And I don't know. It can seem complicated or it can feel complicated, and that's valid, okay? Let's see what other advice we get though. Also we got a pyrite as a grounding crystal for you, or gemstone for you. So I do recommend getting some pyrite. You can also actually give me one moment. You can also wear pyrite. Give me 1 second. Mm. Okay, I had to go pull out my pyrite. I mean, this is my raw pyrite, but these are pyrite bracelets that I have. They're kind of heavy. They're so beautiful. I don't know how well that picks up. They're like, it's really cool. I love pyrite. So those are bracelets. You can get pyrite bracelets or you can get pyrite beads and make pyrite. Okay, so you can wear pyrite that way. This is a beautiful pyrite necklace that I bought. I didn't make that one. So those are pyrite beads. And then I made these earrings with, this one is with polished pyrite. So that's faceted pyrite cabochons. And it's so easy to make these earrings, you guys. You just use super glue then it's like jewelry grade. And you can buy these earring backs anywhere like that sells jewelry, craft supplies. And you literally just glue it onto a cabochon. It's so easy to do. You can do it, I promise. So that's really cool. And the cabochons I buy on Etsy from small businesses. This is another set that I have. This is a druzy pyrite. So those are druzy pyrite earrings. Again, I just glued the earring backs onto them with super glue. Okay. So yeah, you can definitely get yourself some pyrite or wear some pyrite. Okay, but I'm gonna get you a message from the Whispers of Love Oracle cards. New love. Oh, and we have two stuck together. Look at your pattern in relationships. Okay. Okay. If you want a new experience in love, you're going to have to look at your pattern in relationships and show up differently, do things differently than you have in the past. To get different, you have to do different. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth, but we know that it pertains to a love relationship because that's what we've been reading on. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Okay, and I'm also going to pull from the Lover's Oracle and ask specifically, in what way does pile 5 need to change or modify their behavior? And we have some insight there. I think part of it is in grounding your material situation and kind of your healing or changing, modifying your relationship with material nature, as it were, and your relationship with money or material things. Romance. You also need to change your pattern with romance. Anything else? Thank you. I had one fall on the floor one moment. Okay. Beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities that you admire in one another are qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also your own reflection. So you need to make sure that you're not projecting. Take responsibility and ownership for your own energy and the energy that you bring to situations, and take ownership for creating the kind of energy that you want to experience and making that happen. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot that we could get into with like the metaphysical side of this, but I'm going to let you go ahead and take that from there. And that is your reading pile 5. I'm super excited for you. I know that you can create the reality that you want to create. If this message resonated with you and if there was something of value for you here, I would love it if you would hit the like button. If you want to watch another one of these piles or another reading, I would definitely invite you to do so. Now I'm going to clear these energies and move right along to pile 6. I'm not editing out the in-betweens. So thank you so much for being here for this reading with me, pile 5. And perhaps I will see you in another reading. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I'm not editing out the in-betweens. So, oh my goodness, I hate when I do that. When I went and found my pyrite jewelry, I forgot to put the microphone back on me, so it was kind of next to me. I've done that a couple times. It's fine, whatever. Okay. Let's see. Let's get pile 6 set up. How are we doing on time? Haha. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah, probably need to clear the energy a little bit. Yeah, pile five needs to become financially stable. Not that they're not financially stable, but they're not financially stable. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes it's not like necessarily your fault. Like the economy is difficult for a lot of people right now. That's just facts. So I'm not saying that it's like financial mismanagement, but sometimes it takes, a lot of financial savvy to get yourself out of certain situations and strategy and maybe sometimes courage and boldness and patience and yeah, I don't know, depends. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to move that out of the frame. Okay. Welcome to your reading, pile six. If you chose pile six, then let's see if this is your reading. Your signifiers were North Node, which is a destined relationship that can often feel uncomfortable, let me tell you. Taurus, you may have Taurus North Node. Uranus, so this is definitely there's something weird or unusual, different than your usual, or something like that. There's definitely something about this connection that feels uncomfortable and maybe weird and maybe just like there's a level of discomfort here for sure, and there's some sort of theme of like moving out of your comfort zone. Okay, so if that doesn't resonate, then it's not your pile, and that's cool. That's a-okay. You can go pick a different pile, but that is this reading. Let's pull some more signifiers. I'm gonna pull some things, blah blah blah. If I could talk, how long have I been doing this? Okay, I'm gonna pull some signifiers from the Fonda deck, Kipper fortune telling deck. I love this deck for signifiers. It's so great. It's also so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, some signifiers for pile six, please. For pile six, signifiers. Can you tell me about the person on pile six's mind, please? Why do we keep getting this? Okay, look, I'm going to acknowledge this. I keep getting the house card. I think with current events, such as they are, it's possible that a lot of people are in a situation where they want to move, where it is difficult to move, or they're not able to move, or just, yeah, I think that is definitely an energy in the collective. I'm going to acknowledge that. Now I'm going to put that away. Because that card has come out previously, and so if it needs to come out again, it will. Okay, but like selenite, let's try this again. Shuffling, shuffling. Please tell me about the person on pile six's mind, please. Let's get signifiers. Okay, and this one keeps coming out too. All right, well, yep, this is definitely somebody on your mind. I mean, that is what we said. Somebody, possibly somebody who's thinking about you. We are going to find out about that. Tell me about the person. Okay. Okay, so the person on your mind may be a female, and it may be somebody who is married or somebody who you would like to marry. Let's get some tarot. The person on pile six's mind, please. Yeah, somebody was unexpected. Somebody sort of came into your life out of left field. Definitely someone unexpected. Somebody that you met while traveling, or somebody that you would need to travel. Is it somebody at a distance? Clarify the chariot, please. Mm, somebody may have made a choice between two options, and yeah, yeah, somebody just wanted to be single, and then somebody got married. Somebody was fantasizing or confused. Which is it? Or somebody had a lot of options. Oh, and somebody didn't know, somebody misunderstood or didn't understand the full picture. Clarify the chariot. Yeah, somebody may have been getting over a heartbreak, or a breakup or something, or there was a breakup. Somebody may have moved away from somebody for Somebody may have chosen to break up with somebody and move away, or just move away from somebody for a career or health reason because it was in their best interest. They pursued their own interests. It wasn't necessarily an easy choice to make, and it did cause them some pain. They may even regret it now. Okay, but who's who? I need clear. I need who who moved away? Yeah, somebody broke up, or yeah, somebody decided against moving into this or towards this connection, or somebody broke up from this connection. Okay, but who moved away? Who, yeah, somebody moved away. Yeah, because somebody felt like it's what they had to do that was best for themselves. Somebody also may have felt like this was a toxic relationship, or that it was a karmic relationship, such as this, that's the terminology they use. Or that it was just like an obsession. Somebody definitely didn't think that this was like a positive thing. Um, yeah, they thought that it was just an obsession that they had. Clarify strength. Yeah, but it's been a while. It's been something that they felt for a long time now. Um, okay. Mm, okay. Okay. There's two people here. And I feel like one of them is the thinking man here, and one of them is the main female. And I feel like you are the thinking man, and you don't have to be a man, but like you're signified by this person. And the other one is the main female, who again doesn't have to be a female, but perhaps the person is more feminine. And this is the person that he is thinking about, and he's drawn a picture of her. Somebody may be an artist. Um, okay. So if you are I think you are the thinking man. I'm not actually 100% certain, but can you give me signifiers about these two people? Okay, signifiers for the thinking man. The numbers 16 and 2 may be of significance. Numbers for the thinking man, please. Beautiful, teacher, indulgent, medium. Okay, you may be somebody who is interested in the occult. You are beautiful or considered beautiful. Are somebody who may have a personality that is self-indulgent. You may be a teacher, or people think of you as a teacher, or you are literally a teacher. Tell me about the thinking man. This person, the thinking man, may be able to, see or communicate with spirits of people who've passed. Like a medium. Yeah, again, this is somebody who's attractive, well connected. This person may have short hair. We have indulgent and unprincipled. So this person may be, kind of loose in their morals, potentially. That doesn't mean corrupt. It's just like somebody who's kind of like they do whatever they feel like, like they kind of just justify their actions. Yes, this person is a teacher or counselor. This person is compassionate and bold. Okay, so that describes probably the querent or the thinking man, whichever one of you that is, but I think that is, this is the querent, I believe. Okay. I'm going to clear some of this. There's a lot here. Yeah, somebody regrets how things have turned out, but somebody did what they thought was best for them, but they were not acting on having all correct information. And I have a question though. Is somebody here married? Is the main female here married? Yes or no? Is the person on pile six's mind married to somebody else? That's my question. Is the person on pile six's mind married to somebody else? Yes or no? Is the person on pile six's mind married to somebody else? Yes or no? Oh, you don't want to answer. I know, but just tell me. Answer unsure. You don't know if they are. Yes, probably, or you don't know. Outlook doesn't look good. Yes, you know or believe that they might be married to somebody else. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's get signifiers for the person in pile six's mind. Professional author. This could be a professional author. This could be a writer. Somebody with poor boundaries. That's so real. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Tell me about the person on pile six's mind, please. Curvy. Okay. All right, this person could be curvy, eccentric. Yeah, that echoes Uranus. So this person could be a very unusual sort of person. Um, I was gonna say different than your usual type, but they could just be somebody who's just a little kooky, a little different, a little out there. Person on pile six's mind. Any signifiers for the person on pile six's mind? Thank you. Anxious, aren't we all? And short. So this person could be curvy, short, eccentric. They could be a writer. They could be a professional writer or a professional. And they have poor boundaries and they're anxious. Okay. So most of that should resonate. Okay. Give me one moment. Okay, does the person on pile six's mind think about them currently or recently? Does the person on pile six's mind think about them? Possibly. You're having a laugh. I think that's your fear coming out. Yeah, you're afraid that that's ridiculous, but it's possibly true. Let me see if we get anything else. Does the person on not ever? You bet. Absolutely. Maybe next time. Mm, I'm tired. Ask me later. Hmm. Well, the tarot cards never lie. Give me a moment. Does the person on pile six's mind still think about them? Sun. Yeah, they think of you very positively. Um, for somebody watching this, they may not ever think about you, or not for a long time, but that's not true for everybody watching this pile. So for somebody watching this pile, they definitely think about you and they do think of you positively. Yeah. And what says maybe next time and then got the Wheel of Fortune. So it may be a timing thing, and so this is possible that this could come back around. Is this a connection that's going to come back around, yes or no? Is pile six going to reconnect with the person on their mind? Not possible. I'm tired, ask me later. Somebody may be too tired or overwhelmed with what's going on in their life right now. No, go away as long as you're ready, weather permitting. Yeah, somebody may just have a lot going on in their life right now. That's what I'm getting. However, it's not like a total 100% no as far as that goes. So and this is like a 100% honest, even brutal if necessary, no Delulu reading. So I wouldn't lie to you guys. Let's get, yeah, I want to get tarot cards. Yeah, there's a lack of communication. There's no communication. And that is somebody's like up at night about this. Somebody wants to start over because somebody's not giving somebody any attention. Either because they're married. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's holding out hope for this though. Somebody's very patiently waiting. Okay. All right. That's a tough situation, you guys. I don't love that for you. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, all right. The person on your mind, what do they think of you? How do they see you and what do they think of you? Okay. Oh, they think you are sensitive, intuitive. We did get that you are potentially a medium, supportive. You are a counselor, analytical. They may have, I'm getting actually that they may have analyzed this situation a lot. They also may see you as analytical, formal. You guys may not know each other very well. You may only know each other in sort of a formal setting. Scientific, yeah, they think of you as very logical, smart, thoughtful, intelligent. How does the person on pile six's mind think of them and see them? How does the person on pile six's mind see them? How does the person on pile six's mind see them? How do they view them? And how do they think of them? Animal lover. They know you love animals. Oh, younger. Yeah, they may think of you as younger. They may think of you as younger than you are. Maybe they think that you are young for your age. Potentially, that could mean immature. Or you may actually literally be younger than them, or they think of you that way. Um, okay. This is one of the decks that I made. How do they feel about you? How does the person on pile six's mind feel about them? How does the person on pile six's mind feel about them? Thank you. Turned off, burnt out. Oof. Yeah, they may be. This is blunt, okay, guys. This is the honest truth, no Delulu. They feel turned off by you probably because they are burnt out. Why are they burnt out? We'll have to come back to that. How do they feel about pile six? Unemotional. Why? Deliberately unemotional? Oh, because they were misunderstood. They felt that they were misunderstood by you. Yeah, so it really turned them off. They feel burned out on this connection and it has really like turned off their emotions. Perhaps they deliberately turned off their emotions because they felt like they would never be understood by you. Oh, okay. Hey, if this reading is too much and it's bad for your mental health, please just turn it off. Go take a break. Go take a bath. Go make yourself some hot chocolate or something. Just take care of yourself, okay? You do not need to be watching this if it's not good for your mental health. Passion. They may have had a passion for you at one time, but they became bored with the situation. They are bored. Tolerant. They were very tolerant of you, but they feel like you are oblivious to them or were oblivious to them. They might feel like you're tolerant of them, but I don't think so because we got oblivious. Rage. At one point they may have been incredibly angry at you because they were very attached to you. Yeah, and there was like a lot of energy and passion here at one time, but yeah, it's turned off. They've turned it off because, you know, nobody wants to feel rage. Sometimes it's easier to just turn it all off at that point, says the moon in Gemini. Suspicious, surprised. They were surprised that you were suspicious of them. They were surprised that you didn't read them right, or possibly they are suspicious of you because something that you did surprised them. Yes. So, okay, guys, that is the honest truth. Okay. So they see you in a very positive way, as far as just like the kind of person that they see you as, but their feelings towards you, not positive. Unfortunately, there's a lot of hurt there, and it seemed like maybe you had some regret about that, about the way that things played out. But if you were wondering why they married somebody else, if that was the case that happened, which it looks like it did, then this, that was why. Okay, that's why, because you really enraged them, I guess. You really made them angry somehow, or something was really negative for them. Okay. Um, okay. All right. So I guess for the sake of like closure, if they could say something to you now, or if they had the opportunity to communicate with you now, what would they want to communicate to you? The person on pile six's mind. It's that simple. It's really funny. What to do next? The thing that's so great. By the way, this is another deck that I created. It's that simple. What is that simple? I can do everything. Honor that. Oh yeah, that sounds angry. Like if you piece that together, this person sounds angry. If you string this all together, if you say it's that simple, it's really funny. What to do next? Well, the thing that's so great, I can do everything by myself. Honor that. Leave me alone. That's the energy that I'm getting from this person. They're like, yeah, you know what? I actually don't need you. Yeah, this person is not happy. Are you 100% sure? You know what I think though? I don't think they are 100% sure. Like, I don't think that's that on that. I think they're just angry. To be honest, that's what I'm getting. Anything else? It's not worth it. They think it's not worth it. You're going to get your ass handed to you. Excuse my language. Pay attention. I'm willing. Ah, okay. Yeah, if you were to pay attention, actually, I think that there is, okay, here's the thing. If somebody's angry at you, it means they care. So maybe this person does, maybe this person doesn't, because it does say that they kind of deliberately turned off their feelings. But if somebody's angry, it means that they do still care, because if they don't care, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't even register, and they're not even angry. Like that's how that works. So it's possible that there's still something here. The most important thing in my life. Okay, what's the most important thing in your life? For so long. Oh my gosh, you might have been important to this person for so long. Oh. It's not worth it. You're going to get your butt handed to you. Pay attention. I'm willing. The most important thing in my life for so long. I didn't want to. Yes, because there were fundamental core differences. Yeah, but they were so in love with you at one time. Yikes, you guys. Yikes. Okay. Well, okay. But now I'm like, okay, I know we asked already, but how does this person feel about you now? Now that we kind of got that energy out, like, how does this person really feel about you now? Like, underneath the turned off emotions and anger, how does Pile Six's person really feel about them? Like, at a core level. And I really need to move on to another pile. Apathy. Oh, that one was hard to grab. Humbled. Mm. And on the bottom of the deck, challenged. Okay. Well, I don't know. If you ever had the opportunity to actually like clear the air with this person, I do feel there's a lot that would need to be cleared. I don't know. I just kind of feel like that. And it's kind of how it is coming across. Thank you for that. What do we want to pull next? I'm going to pull some advice for Oracle of Mystical Moments. What does pile six need to hear about their situation right now? Please, that would be helpful for pile six to know and think about right now. What does pile six need to think about? Thank you. Pure nature and bloom. Okay, I'm actually going to go to the book for this one. Pure nature. This girl is flourishing as she develops into a woman. She loves her body and is aware of her unique beauty. Just as this girl does, cherish the beauty that nature has given you. The red peony, that's my favorite flower, the peony. The red peony symbolizes respect and honor. ideals that must be recognized in ourselves before we can genuinely share our true nature with others. Okay. Pile 6, you are somebody who is considered very attractive, very beautiful. That really came out in your descriptors. And you may have approached this person in a sort of dismissive way, or you may have been just looking kind of more surface level. Um, and it's there has to be a sort of like genuine, more than skin level love for yourself, your beauty that's more than skin level, like your real beauty, and your body for more than just what it looks like. And when you have that kind of like deep connection with your own self, then you're able to also see other people on more than just a surface level, because I can tell you that you really read this person wrong. Okay, and that is what has caused so much anger and confusion here and kind of, um, yeah, that's something that you need to lean into thinking about. And then bloom. A woman gazes into your eyes with pride and self-confidence. She knows what she wants, and this certainty blooms out of her being like a bountiful garden. The power of nature surrounds her, flowing both into her and out from her. What would it be like to feel this connected and confident? Your inner strength blossoms into future achievements. So this card represents the divine feminine in her power. And so there's really something here about honoring the feminine specifically for more than just surface level beauty and seeing something deeper and having a really healthy and respectful relationship with women specifically and feminine people specifically and femininity. So that is something that you really need to examine and look at. How have you been talking about women? How have you been treating women? What words do you use to describe women? Are you rating women, based on physical appearances, or preferring or dismissing women based on physical appearances? These are things that pile 6 needs to think about. Maybe you already have, but something to kind of lean into. And then what do we see happening with this connection? Is there healing? Self-indulgence? Yes, you were self-indulgent in the past. Abundance, the runner. Yes, you ran away because you were focusing more on the material. And because also you had so much at the time that you took things for granted. And now you are reminiscing on what you could have had in the past. But what is the future of this connection? Is there any future for this connection? Clarify, please. What is the future for this connection? Thank you. The snake, competition, enemy, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Yeah, there's some competition now. Yeah, there's somebody else. There's a third party now. Somebody else seduced this person away from you. Third party interference. Yes, because you took somebody for granted or ignored them or were disrespectful to them, or perhaps were juggling them along with too many other options. I'm sorry, that's just what I'm getting. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Yeah, they're saying you pretty much need to move on from this. Is there any hope for this connection, or is it just closure? The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Okay, as long as you keep stalking this person and just watching them and just looking at their pictures on social media or looking at, yeah, no, I'm getting, yeah, not like stalking. I'm not saying, I don't think that you guys are like that, but like this energy is not it. Yeah, because it's one-sided and it's very much out of balance. Yeah. So again, we went going back to those advice cards that we got from Mystical Moments. There's something about really honoring women or feminine people in their femininity and kind of interacting with that in a different way than you have. That would be kind of the key to moving and changing this energy. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey lesson card. This is the last advice card. Self-esteem. You need to work on your self-esteem. I think somebody here kind of had a golden child energy at some point, and that is such a disservice to people when people are kind of put on a pedestal and, maybe you were very attractive or popular at one time, maybe you still are. That's not positive for people's self-esteem. It makes people overly focused on superficial things. And I mean, you can even be somewhat aware of it and still be trapped by it, because it's complicated and difficult, especially when you have a wound around not feeling seen, beautiful, appreciated, valued, or anything, and then people are treating you like that. Yeah, you need to be more service oriented and less selfish. I'm sorry, that's what we're getting. You need to have better self-esteem. Understand that you have incredible value that goes far beyond the surface level of things like your looks or how much money you have or how well connected you are or anything like that. You have intrinsic value and you have so much to offer the world, which is the most important thing about why you're here. You cannot change the past. Yeah, you need to come to face with your regrets based on the things that you've lost out on, based on how you acted in the past. Embrace and nourish the creative aspects of your mind. Your imagination is actually going to bring you to success because you need to break out of small-minded or narrow-minded thinking. You need to expand your concept of what is possible for you, not by focusing on a particular person as a goal, because a person is not a goal, okay? But by thinking about success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Yes, just thinking about living a life that is worthy of the spirit that is in you, which is so beautiful and magnificent. And so, what does that mean? If you were like really to live true to your true heart and true to your divine passion, this is not about another person. This is about who you really are and how you can best communicate that and lean into that and share that with the world. And what can you give to the world? That's what it's about. And if you live like that, you can be wildly successful in a way that will make you very happy, regardless of what happened with this relationship. And I do wish you closure. Or, whatever is best for you. I wish you love, peace, and healing. Thank you, Pile 6. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it was not triggering. If it was, please go take care of yourself, okay? Go make yourself something yummy to eat. Personally, I love chocolate, but whatever floats your boat. Um, Maybe watch your favorite movie. I don't know. Go do something nice for yourself, okay? You are wonderful. You're amazing, regardless of whatever relationship you may have with a specific person. That does not define your worth. Do you understand? But you also need to be respectful in the way that you think about other people, too, because you were disrespectful in the way that you sort of dismissed somebody and their value and their worth. And so now you're kind of reaping the karma of that. And that is just kind of how that works. And I wish you love, peace, healing, and all of the good things. And thank you for reading. Thank you for watching my reading. Thank you for co-creating this reading with me. Um, awesome. Okay. I'm not editing out the in-betweens, so we're moving right along to pile 7. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit, but I already committed to 10 piles, so so this will get interesting. All right. Okay. Where does that go? Okay. 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 Welcome, pile 7, to your reading. If you chose pile 7, then hopefully this reading will resonate with you. Pile 7, you got the 5th house, Jupiter, good fortune. Love that. And Virgo, sign of Virgo. Also, potentially, we have potentially Leo and Sagittarius, but Virgo is the primary sign. Okay. And this is somebody that you are probably romantically attracted to, or potentially dating, or potentially there's a sexual relationship. Okay. All right. Let's see what comes through for pile 7, Virgo. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull some Kipper cards as signifiers. Love this deck. It's one of my favorites. Help me, Kipper. Oh, no. Okay, immediately the drama. A false person and a mature woman. Okay, I'm getting potential third party. Despair. Oh, my babies. Sorry. And lovers, yeah. Okay. Anything else? Oh, sudden wealth. That's nice. Uh, guess. Okay. Hmm. Give me a second. Okay, tell me about so this is still getting the energy check-in. This is still the signifiers. So I'm kind of still checking in on what the situation is before we tune into your person's real thoughts and feelings about you. Blunt, no delulu. Okay. So false person. Tell me about false person, please. Tell me about the false person. Tell me about the false person, please. Who's false person? Cold, blue eyes, shy, somebody who acts shy, somebody who's nosy, somebody who acts generous, love bombing. Could be somebody who's great with computers and somebody who's restless. Okay. Okay, so that is false person. This is somebody who was deceptive or not as they appear to be. Okay, tell me about mature woman. This is an older woman. Not necessarily an old woman, just somebody who's older than you. Tell me about mature woman. Somebody who's inauthentic. Okay, this is the same person. This is yes, okay. So we have inauthentic for mature. So this is a woman who's older than you, who is inauthentic. On the floor, we have avoidant. We have cold, avoidant, inauthentic. All right, this is the same person. This is your person. So if this is not who you're thinking about, if you're not thinking about a woman or feminine person who is older than you and disciple, the hell, and inauthentic or deceptive, then it's not your reading. That's fine. Anything else? Any other signifiers? Okay, no, thank you. Okay, all right. Well, interesting. All right, I have a question. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this woman? I'm just going to say woman. It could be a feminine person, but I'm just going to say woman. How do you feel about this older woman? Woman who's older than you? Unemotional. Well, then why are you? Okay, whatever. Okay. How do you feel about this woman? Burnt out? Okay, yeah. Deliberate? hmm These are some cards that have come out in a previous pile. That's all I'm going to say. You may have messages in another pile. How do you feel about this woman? Sentimental? Yeah. And hopeless. Okay. All right. Well, if that resonates with you, then we're going to go ahead and look into how this person feels about you. How does pile seven's person feel about pile seven, the viewer pile seven, the viewer of pile seven? How does pile seven's person feel about them? The person on pile seven's mind, brave, stoic, guilty. Oh, they they kind of admire you and they feel guilty for how they've treated you. Yeah, and they miss you. Ooh. If this person lied to you in the past and you guys are not together now, then they miss you. Okay. Yes, they feel helpless about the situation, but they've accepted it. It's very overwhelming for them. This person is actually more sensitive than you think. Um, Even if they come across as disdainful, they feel stuck. This person trusts you. They trust you to make the right decision for yourself, and they respect your decision. Because they probably broke your trust, and they accept that they are stuck in their situation because they broke your trust, and they feel guilty. How does she feel about you? How does she feel about you now? What are her feelings towards pile 7 now? Inspired. So whatever's happened between the two of you has inspired this person to change in some way. I mean, I don't know how much they've changed, but it's inspired them to see things differently. Mm, okay. This person was very fond of you. Um, they were very insecure. That's why what happened happened. If you were wondering if it was because um, that they weren't happy with you, that's not why. They were happy with you, but they had a lot of insecurity. And with the situation as it is now, they are now lonely and homesick. They are fond of you. Yes. With alert, it's possible that they may be open to you reaching out to them. That's possible. I don't know if you want to. Okay. Anything else about how this person feels about pile 7? Thank you. Yeah, they think you're oblivious. Yeah. I'm not going to go into all that. I've got those cards before. Okay. Yeah. They think that you don't think about them anymore after what they did to you. Yeah, this person lied to you in some way or was deeply inauthentic to you, or even potentially this person may have potentially cheated on you. Only if you already know about that. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate, okay? But only if you're already aware of that happening. But whatever happened, this person feels guilty about how they treated you and how things went. What would pile seven's person say to them now if they could? In a compassionate way, who's involved? Mm, they would want to know, they want to know if you're involved with somebody, but they understand if you are, because they feel like that would serve them right if you were, but that's something that they would want to know. Getting in the car to leave, that shit makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, they may have left you before you left them because this person has a fear of abandonment. The joyful things, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yeah, this is somebody who has avoided confrontation and avoided uncomfortable discussions, which definitely leads to more heartbreak down the line than just doing the uncomfortable thing in the first place. It's kind of weird. Yeah, they may have thought there was something kind of weird about this. Um, if you guys are together currently, then this person is getting ready to leave. Like if you're dating this person, they probably are getting ready to leave because they feel guilty and because there may be somebody else involved, or they may think that you're involved with somebody else, but probably that they're involved with somebody else. And again, it's not because of you, it's because of their insecurities and they feel guilty about it, okay? Just 100% honest with you guys. That's what I'm seeing. Hmm, okay. How does pile seven's person on their mind feel about pile 7? I'm afraid to get close to people. You know what? That's what it is, and that says it all. Okay, what is the future of this connection? What is the future of pile seven's connection with this person? Yeah. You probably need to move on and be single, live in the moment, have fun. You need to just kind of leave this connection behind, I think. Liberate yourself from this. Have faith. Real love is coming. You're going to meet somebody, but you need to change some outdated thinking. There's some sort of like conditioning or pattern that you've been living that needs to change. Okay. Okay, and that's that on that. Okay, I'm going to move into getting some advice for you. Whispers of Love. Okay. Whispers of Love Oracle cards. Advice for pile 7, please. New love. Yeah, you need to move on from this person. You know, I say with love, you have new love coming. So prepare yourself. Take some time to, hang out with your friends and be single for a while and get ready for this new energy that's coming into your life, okay? Any other? No, it's too many. Be authentic to who you are. Yeah, being authentic will get you into the wrong connections and get you into connections with people that are not, it's not going to work for the long term if you're not authentic. Okay, so it's really important that you get authentic with yourself. Okay, and I'm going to pull one from the Lover's Oracle. Advice for pile 7, please. Advice for pile 7. Yeah, you have to be authentic with who you are so that the people who are meant for you can find you and recognize you. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. See that? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Yeah, it's time for you to move on from something, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's time for you to move on from something, and there's something better for you. That's what the universe is saying here. Mm. Okay, thank you, pile 7. That is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you got something out of this, then I would super appreciate it if you hit the like button. But, whatever you want to do, if you want to check out a different reading, you're certainly welcome to do so. I'm not going to be editing out the in-between, so I'm going to move right on to preparing for the next pile. So thank you so much for watching, and maybe I will see you again another time. Thank you, pile 7, and we're moving on to pile 8. 8. Welcome, pile 8. If you chose pile 8, that is my life path number. Yay, love it. Okay. If you picked pile 8, then perhaps this is your reading. Let's do an energy check-in. This is a reading for you if you are in a contractual agreement. Oh my God, that sounds boring. But like, let's say like a marriage, committed relationship where like there's actual like vows involved, whether it's like actually legally married or not, doesn't matter. If you consider yourself to be in that kind of like that level of committed relationship where you've actually said vows to each other. Do you understand? That's a contract. That there's like a difference to that. There's like an energetic difference and an astrology a difference that puts you in the 7th house. Okay. Also Venus. So somebody could be a Libra for sure. Somebody could be a Taurus. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is definitely either a marriage or a relationship that is as committed as a marriage and or a business partnership, but it's probably not a business partnership. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's get some signifiers from the Kipper deck. Kipper. I love this one so much. The Fond du Sec Kipper fortune telling deck. Tell me about, oh, okay. And again, this one keeps coming out, you guys. That's crazy. High honor. Okay, we have, yeah, because we're asking about somebody on your mind. And that's really in the energy right now. Like, not to get all into astrology and everything, but we are in such an exciting time astrologically right now because we have 2 big eclipses coming up next month. I'm so excited. Okay, anyway, whatever. All right, thoughts, high honor, bad health, main male, and marriage. That is fascinating and not very clarifying. Not feeling super clarified at the moment. Give me a second. Okay. I'm going to pull some Narada storytelling cards. Give me a second. I need some tea. My poor throat. Why am I like this? Why did I think 10 piles was a good idea? But I'm still excited about it. I'm excited about it. My throat is like, what are you doing to me? Mm-mm. You can do this. Okay. This is such a fun deck. It's not meant to be like a divination or fortune telling deck per se. It's made for writers, storytellers, and also people use it for like D&D, or I guess advertising, whatever. Anyway, but it's super fun. It's got wild things in it like aliens and criminal organizations and ghosts and everything, and it's too much to handle all at once. I shuffle it in two parts. Okay. Can we please clarify the situation? There's something about high honor, something about somebody being in poor health, something about a man or masculine figure, and of course, we know that there's something about marriage here because we already had Venus in the seventh house. So, guys, guess what? It's not business, it's marriage. So maybe you're married, you're asking about your husband, maybe. So you could be asking about your husband, and maybe your husband is in poor health. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Narada, help me out. Can you tell me more about this situation? Please clarify the situation. Please clarify pile eight's situation. Letter, yeah, okay. Find missing person. What? And family. Oh my God, I hope nobody's missing. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. I have a couple missing people in my family. I miss them so much. And I hope that they're okay. And I think about them all the time. And this isn't about me. Okay. Criminal organization. What did I say? I literally said that when I was telling you about this deck, didn't I? Okay, criminal organization and find missing person. Okay, this could be symbolic or literal. So let's hold our horses. Theme park. Hmm. It could be something about a family vacation. Any signifiers for this, please? Idiot pets. Hmm. Hmm. Somebody could be an animal hoarder. I don't know why I'm getting that. Find the treasure. Yeah, somebody could be a hoarder, animal hoarder. Somebody could be super focused on, the superficial, like beauty, fashion, outward appearances. Somebody may want to escape. Does somebody want to escape this marriage? Or somebody did escape and now they're missing? Okay, I need the tarot. This is like weirdly complicated. But that's life, right? Like life is complicated. Yeah, I definitely think that there's kids involved. What is criminal organization? Somebody could be involved in crime. Yeah, somebody could feel kind of stuck in a situation because there are kids and or pets. For some people, their pets are like kids. So somebody has a family, and they may feel sort of stuck in a situation, that they want to escape. Okay. Right. Please describe this situation for me. Okay. Yeah, somebody would like to leave this. Somebody feels done with this situation, but they don't have the means for independence. That's probably that they don't have the means for financial independence, but it could be something else. It could be like that their health, they don't have the health. Yeah, but they're not happy with this marriage and they're not happy with their spouse. But I know they were trying to work it out and now they're done trying to work it out because this person used to be loving towards them and now they're not. This person is not kind towards them. And the situation used to be fun and it used to be what they thought it was what they wanted, but now it's not. I'm sorry, that came out upside down. Clarify criminal organization. Clarify criminal organization. Is that literal or symbolic? Yeah, somebody feels like they are either stuck or something has them sort of like not, okay, it's not exactly like trapped, it's more like burnt out. Like when you've been sort of like standing up for yourself or trying to stand up for yourself or fight for yourself for so long that you feel very sort of depleted. And so not even necessarily stuck per se, just like that you need, yeah, you need more time. It's so stressful. The situation is so stressful for somebody. It causes them a lot of anxiety and burnout. Yes, they really want to, somebody really wants to be alone and they want to have the joy and goodness back in their life, but somebody's also centering their children. So somebody's thinking of their children or trying to protect their children. God, this got dark. Um, yeah, somebody is being secretive. Somebody is secretly trying to plan an escape or think of how to escape, but they don't have the funds. They don't have the money to do so. Yeah, but they're planning. They're working on it. They're gaining mastery and control of their situation. Wow, okay. Well, I hope that's clarifying. Yes, I would say with theme park and family and criminal organization and beauty pageant, I would say whatever you see on social media, don't believe it necessarily. Things are not always as they appear. I know I just personally, some of the people that I know who like post the most lovey-dovey, perfect, happy stuff on social media are literally the most unhappy. That is a truism. Yes, you cannot believe what you see on social media. You just cannot, especially if somebody feels like they are in a situation where they have to be really careful about how they present themselves and what they do. Because sometimes people aren't necessarily controlled by, those are my elbows high. Let me think how to say this. Sometimes people aren't even necessarily controlled by finances, although that could be a thing here. Um, not necessarily controlled overtly in the ways that you might think, but people can be controlled by being with somebody who just exhausts them to the point of poor health, that it affects their health. That somebody may be taking advantage of this person's honorable nature and also potentially using the children to control them or the pets to control them um if that's relevant, which I think it is based on what we saw. Goodness, this is dark. Okay, clearing that with selenite. I'm actually gonna get some more of this. This is my last little stub of Palo Santo because I ran out of juniper. I ran out of lavender, cypress, everything. Somebody gave me this Palo Santo, so thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I have this little bit left. I have to go see if I can find any more of the herbs that I grew in my garden, but I think it might be all gone by now. Staining would have been traditionally done with rowan or juniper. I don't have any juniper left, and I've never had any rowan. So it is what it is. Okay. Hmm. Just give me a moment, guys. Thank you. It's a little heavy. This one is heavy. Um, the person on pile eight's mind Do they think about you? You're having a laugh. That's your fear. Person on pile eight's mind. Do they think about pile eight? Does the person on pile eight's mind think about them? Ask again. Okay, 0 chance, ask again. All right, I will ask again. Yeah, sure. LOL, definitely not. Indeed. All right, well, that's this deck, you guys. This is why I don't usually use this deck. Hmm. I may never use this deck again. It is likely. Does the person on pile eight's mind think about them? Yeah, I would say they do. Although they have a lot on their mind right now. It's possible, actually, that they're trying to manifest you. I'm not going to jump to that conclusion yet. This is a no Delulu reading, but they are working really hard on trying to manifest something. So if they're not thinking about you, it's possible that they're just extremely absorbed in what they're doing. Yes, because this person on your mind feels very stuck right now and poor, and they're working on that. That is what they're focusing on. Okay, thank you. The tarot never steers me wrong. It just doesn't. Been using the tarot for gosh, how long have I been using tarot? Let's just say over 30 years and leave it at that. Um, okay. This is my thoughts, feelings, reactions, moods, and emotions deck that I made. How does the person on pile eight's mind feel about them? How does the person on pile eight's mind feel about them truly? What are their true feelings towards pile eight? Happy. That's sweet. Guilty. Oh. Person on pile eight's minds, what the person on pile eight's mind, what do they truly feel for pile eight, please? The truth of their feelings. Safe. They feel safe with you. That is so sweet. Compelled. They may feel drawn towards you. Undervalued. They may feel that you don't value them. However, I can tell you that this is a person who has a pattern of feeling undervalued. So they could be projecting, or, I don't know, maybe you didn't value them, so I don't know. Relaxed. Yes, they feel safe with you. Protective. They feel protective of you. If they have a messy situation, they may not want to involve you in that. They may be wanting to keep you far away from all of that, especially if they're with somebody very manipulative. Grief. Yes, I feel that they have grief over how things went, or they also could be protective of you because they know that you are somebody who is dealing with grief. It could make them feel protective of you. Compassion. Yes, they have a lot of compassion towards you. Okay, anything else? How does pile eight's person on their mind feel about pile eight? Invisible. Yeah, they think that you don't notice them. Distracted. They themselves are distracted. If you feel like you're invisible to this person, it's because they're very distracted. They've got a lot going on right now. They're very fond of you. Inspired, they feel inspired by you. Trust, yes, they feel safe and they trust you. Sensitive, this person may feel very sensitive about you or about their connection with you. That's interesting. Refreshed, you're like a breath of fresh air for this person. Fulfilled. I don't know how to read that. Yeah, I don't know. That feels like a positive energy though. I don't know why they feel fulfilled by you. Okay. What are pile eight's thoughts about? What are pile eight's person on their minds thoughts about pile eight, please? I'm afraid that what I say won't match what's in my heart. What's wrong? What's going on? I get so busy sometimes. Something you're going to regret. Hmm. This person gets so busy with what's wrong in their life and what's going on. Yeah, and so they don't want to come towards you with that energy, whether it's because they want to protect you from that energy or whether it's because they're completely burnt out by what they're dealing with and they don't want to approach you in that energy. Yeah, so they hold back. Kind of like two steps forward and one step back. Yes, it's difficult for them to try to build from the position that they're in because they're exhausted. I'll tell you what's worse though. We can do this, right? Special to you, that I'm sorry. This person is sorry because they didn't make you feel like you were special to them. It's totally up to you. It changed everything. Hmm. I think that you could change the situation if you wanted to. Yeah, because this person is kind of putting it in your, like the ball in your field. Like if you wanted to do something, they're completely wrapped up. So it's like it's totally up to you. If you wanted to do something, that would change everything because this person is 100% absorbed with what they're trying to do with their life right now. But they feel like we can do this. They feel like if they're special to you, like you are actually special to them, even though they haven't told you, and they're sorry about that. But if you were, if they if they are special to you, then yes, they think that it's possible that something could be worked out there. Okay. Okay. And I'm actually not done pulling cards about how this person feels about you. This is interesting. I've been using this deck for advice, the Lover's Oracle, but I'm actually going to use it now. I feel called to see how does this person really feel about you? The person on pile eight's mind, how do they really feel about pile eight? Thank you. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Interesting. Hmm. I don't know what this deck is called. I got it on Etsy and I keep it in a little velvet pouch, so I don't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of great Oracle decks on Etsy, though. You should check it out. Love will keep us together. I am confused. I personally am confused because I didn't know you guys were together. Oh my gosh, are you? Okay, well, I won't judge. My intentions can be selfish at times. Yeah, if this person seems selfish at times, it's because they're in a very self-protective state and they're really focused on trying to build their stability. They're in a survival mode, okay? This person is in a survival mode. So that's not really a great place to build a relationship from. It's really not. Mm. Yeah, but if you two truly love each other, I guess I'm not gonna read into that too much. But no judgment, life is complicated, then you have to love from a more higher dimensional kind of way, like an unconditional love, and just make sure that you're living true to your values and integrity, please, guys, please, because you only hurt yourself if you don't stick to your own values, okay? You're only gonna hurt yourself. Well, and also other people. You'll also hurt other people, but just in case you were wondering if that would make you feel great, it won't. So let's see. Advice cards. Okay, I'm going to pick out an Oracle of Ma Mystical Moments for you. Actually, I'm going to let the universe pick it. I love this deck so much. Oracle of Mystical Moments. This is one of my favorites. Advice for pile eight, please. Oh, sunny day. My home is my castle. Okay. Oh, sunny day is different for me. I don't usually get that one, so I'm not familiar with this one. Oh, sunny day. New beginnings, luck, optimism. Okay, so a message of remaining optimistic. She has 3 talismans of good luck. The ladybug. Okay, so she's got 3 ladybugs there. Embrace new beginnings. Let us forget yesterday's worries and regrets. Don't allow the past to linger into today. All the moments in this day are brand new, never seen before or since. You have the power to make good things happen. You can make today your lucky day. And my home is so that's advice for you. Create your own luck. Make it lucky. And my home is my castle is about experience of life, growth, knowledge, and age. The woman on this card carries a big castle on her shoulders. The castle is solid. It seems like it was growing each year of her life. The castle stands for the woman's soul. Inside its enduring walls, she keeps all her memories, thoughts, knowledge, and feelings. The older the woman gets, the more this fortress of life grows. It keeps her company, defends against pain, and provides the foundation for her true self to continue its journey. And the message I get from that also is that home is where your heart is. And there is actually a famous quote from a famous Greek or Roman philosopher. I think he's Greek, and I can't remember what the name of the philosopher is now. Oh, he's Roman. Yeah. Anyway, he was like fleeing from, I don't know if it was like a fire or a volcano eruption or something. Now I can't remember most of the story. But anyway, he's like fleeing with a lot of people who are also fleeing. Maybe it was from war. And somebody asked him, why aren't you carrying anything with you? And he said, all that I need, I carry inside of me. Roughly translated. Basically, everything that I need, I carry with me. And he was carrying nothing. So basically saying all that I need is within me, you know? Everything that I need is in my mind and in my heart and my soul. So, wow, I did that injustice by telling that so poorly, but I'm tired, you guys. It's pile 8 out of 10. Okay. All right, I hope that was helpful, Pile 8. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you had a helpful message here today. If you did, I love it when you hit the like button. But you know, whatever, that's fine. If you want to watch another pile, I encourage you to do so. And if not, maybe I will see you in a future reading. Thank you so much and take care. And we are on to pile 9. I am not editing out the in-betweens, so we're just moving straight on to pile 9. That was another heavy reading. I wish peace, blessings, and safety for everybody. Good Lord in heaven. I know. You know, when the economy gets tough, a lot of people get stuck in situations that they don't want to be in. That's the reality. People can't afford to move sometimes. But okay, but the advice from that pile was create your own luck, okay? I know times are hard for a lot of people. I know the situation is different. I know. I'm not minimizing that. But you need to lean into whatever kind of power you do have. Oh my goodness, we're still talking about this. Come on, let's clear that energy. We got new energy. Okay. All right. Welcome, pile 9. If you chose the 9 and the card 9, then this is your reading. All right, and but let's do an energy check-in. So this is about a situation with a Leo. Either you're a Leo or they're a Leo. Now remember, Leo could be sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, or even potentially something else. Oh, somebody could have Mars and Leo. Interesting. Okay. Also could be Aries or Scorpio. So Leo, Aries, Scorpio, also potentially Pisces. There's something about this connection which is stuck, trapped, or secret. Okay, that's 12th house energy. There also could be a telepathic connection. I did not mention that actually in the beginning. I didn't even think of that. But 12th house is either a secret connection or a connection which is trapped and cannot move forward because somebody is in prison, somebody is ill, somebody is in a war zone, somebody is literally you know, in some way literally trapped, literally unable to move forward. Or it can be a telepathic, psychic, or dream connection. So only if there's like strong telepathic tendencies between you two and like visiting each other in dreams, constantly dreaming about each other, that sort of thing, whatever. Okay. You know if that relates to you. Okay. All right. Okay. Well then, if that said, let's get some signifiers and I'm feeling drawn to pull signifying a situation from the tarot. So I'm gonna pull signifiers from the tarot. This is an energy check-in. So if this next part doesn't resonate, that's Gemini energy. If this part doesn't resonate, and that's Aquarius energy again. Oh, there's no Aquarius here. Okay, well that's Aquarius energy. If this energy check-in doesn't resonate, then this may not be your reading. Okay, so pay attention to this part because I'm going to be very blunt and honest with whatever energies are coming through. This is a no Delulu reading. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that's a lot. All right, that's fine. Thank you. Okay. That goes there. Okay. Give me one moment. I need to tap into this. Somebody was very deceitful and or deceptive, avoidant. Yeah, somebody was like a runner. They avoided a situation. And or they may have been actually like mean. Or somebody's trying to escape a situation. Oh, somebody's trying. Okay, what? Yeah, somebody may have been mean and somebody is trying to escape a situation. Somebody has like, I think somebody is inspired by this connection. Somebody is being given sort of like divine hope and peace because of this connection, and it's giving them the strength to be able to build themselves up towards what their dream is, which is to have this beautiful, happy home life, possibly with a family. Okay. Um, yeah, but there's a necessity to the necessity to take control of their financial situation. Yeah, so much about finances coming through, but I mean, yeah, I guess yep, okay. Clarify the emperor in this situation. Yeah. Yeah, because this person right now is dependent on somebody else, or at least oh, or someone's depending on them. Yeah, there's some sort of like codependent, or that's not even necessarily fair, but like there's some sort of financial entanglement. Somebody's dependent on somebody financially, but um, what? Hmm. Clarify. Yeah, somebody has come to a greater understanding. Somebody has sorry, yeah, somebody has come to a greater understanding. Somebody's becoming stronger because of this situation, and somebody has clarity, and somebody's becoming successful. Yeah, somebody's gaining their footing in this situation. Also, somebody may have realized something. I know that's all very vague. I don't want to get into this too much. I am going to pull some Kipper now. Yeah, because I do need to move these readings along. Okay. And this is just meant to be an energy check-in. Okay. Signifiers, please. Thank you. Community. This may be somebody that you know within your community or somebody who does a lot of work in the community. Yes, this might be somebody who works in the community. This might be somebody who is a privileged lady or somebody who has means. who does a lot of work, is very generous in what they do in the community. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. Okay, so that's the energy check-in. If some of that resonates, then let's go ahead and see this person on your mind, how they think and feel about you. So this, okay, zero Delulu. This deck can be a little bit triggering, so I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. It can come across as rude or blunt, but this person on pile nine's mind, does this person think of pile nine? Is this person thinking recently about pile nine? Yes. Yeah. I'm going to take the first two that came out because we got yes and yes. That's confirmation. Person on pile nine's mind, what do they think of pile nine? The person on pile nine's mind, what do they think of pile nine? The person on pile nine's mind, how do they think of pile nine? How do they see pile nine? What do they think of pile nine? Self-conscious, tattoos. You may have tattoos. They may think that you're self-conscious. Person on pile nine's mind, how do they think of pile nine and how do they see pile nine? Counselor. They see you as a counselor. You may be a counselor, or they just see you as somebody that people turn to for help. Unprincipled. They may think that you're not somebody who lives your integrity. Yeah, they may think that you don't always live up to your principles, or that your principles aren't very, sorry guys, this is no Delulu reading, okay? This is the honest truth. This person doesn't necessarily agree with your values, or if you're, or they think you aren't living up to them, one or the other, okay? They think you behave badly sometimes. Let's just put it that way. Tall, yes, they think you're tall. Loner. Person on pile nine's mind, how do they, person on pile nine's mind, how do they think of pile nine? Loyal. Person on pile nine's mind, how do they think of pile nine? Fussy, particular. Person on pile nine's mind, how do they think of pile nine? Wealthy. Person on pile nine's mind, how do they think of pile nine? Friendly, long hair, practical, capable, ambitious, creative problem solver. Okay. Well, that's how they see you. Most of those should resonate. You know, maybe not all of them, but most of those should resonate. Interesting. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe they don't see you correctly, but that's how they see you for better or worse. Let's see how they feel about you. Embarrassed, unwanted. Oof. They feel embarrassed because you didn't want them, or they think you didn't want them. Capable, playful. Hmm. They feel playful towards you. I'm not sure yet what capable is about. Frustrated. How does the person on pile nine's mind feel about pile nine, please? No Delulu. Honest to God, how do they feel about pile nine? Real talk, real feelings. How do they actually feel about pile nine? How does the person on pile nine's mind feel about pile nine? Independent. Yes, that's capable. That's what capable means. Independent. They feel like they can do everything by themselves and they don't really need you. They do feel playful with you, but they're frustrated and embarrassed because you didn't want them. So yes, they're very proud and they're pulling back. We did get privileged lady. So this is a very proud person that you are thinking of. Anything else? Does this person have any deeper feelings for pile nine? What are this person's true feelings for pile? Oh, yes. Used. This person is very generous. It's possible that they felt used by you, valued. They wanted to feel actually valued by you, so that made them feel angry. Yes, this person is probably has feelings of anger and frustration towards you. Um, does this person have any softer feelings? Concerned? They are concerned about you, I guess. That's something. Anything else before I put this deck away? Does pile nine's person on their mind have any other feelings for pile nine? Rejuvenated? I guess there's a chance that this could be rejuvenated. They do feel, yeah, they feel concerned about you and protective towards you. That's sweet. Yeah, they have compassion for you. Oh, yeah, they want good things for you. That's so sweet. My goodness. Patient? Yeah, they feel very patient towards you and with the situation, I guess, even though they may feel frustrated and angry. Yeah, I think there's potential for joy and rejuvenation here in this connection for some people watching, possibly. Okay, let's actually lean into that a little bit and find out. If this person could share a message, if there was something that they could say to Pile Nine, what would they want to say to Pile Nine? Thank you. Chasing the extraordinary, the magnitude of it. It's too good to be true. I'm trying to process everything. Okay, yes, this person thought that you were too good to be true, period. Yes. And it made sense because you didn't want them. And they kind of expected that. So they may have pulled back prematurely, because they just assumed that you wouldn't want them anyway, because the whole thing just seemed to be too good to be true. It was a lot to process, and they're still processing it to this day. Okay, this is a deck that I got off of Etsy, and I'm sorry I don't remember what it's called. Pile nine's person's thoughts and feelings about them, please. Me. I can't get over you. Yeah, I can't get over you. Okay, that's the truth. I ran away. Yeah. I am playing games on purpose. Oh, well, I don't know if that'll resonate for everybody. Okay. I guess some people watching this person might be playing games with you, but it may be more just that they felt frustrated. We saw that they felt frustrated and angry, that they pulled back because they felt rejected, and that it was too good to be true, and that they're proud, and so they pulled back, and they may kind of be hoping that you'll chase them, but I don't know. I'm not getting I'm not picking up that they're like really super manipulative or anything like that. Wedding rings. Okay. Again, excuse me, somebody may be married. Or is this somebody that you could marry? That seems like a stretch. No Delulu. Tell me the truth. What is the prospect of this connection, please? Twin flames. Okay, yeah, you guys might get married. I don't know. Or one of you could be married to somebody else. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, the sword and the rose, self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, and the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Interesting. Hmm. All right. Well, I mean, with this, whether you identify with twin flames or not, with the kind of energy that's coming through, it really does require working on yourself and doing your own sort of shadow work. Yeah. So twin flames are soulmates. Yep. Making healthy choices. Yeah, it's about focusing on your own stability, security, growth, making healthy choices, taking care of yourself. I'm not going to get into all that today, actually. Yes, but I would say for some of you, there's definitely potential here. It's just kind of messy and complicated right now. So you work on yourself, okay? If you work on yourself, that changes the energy of everything. Any more advice for pile nine? Yeah, somebody is in a karmic relationship. Somebody might send somebody a message, or somebody needs to apologize. Yes. Something. Yes. Okay, there's going to be a separation. So if somebody is in a karmic relationship, that is going to end. That's what I see there. Maybe it's in the process of ending now. It may have ended and somebody is grieving it. I don't know. Yeah, there's things going on that you're not aware of. There's things going on that are secret and hidden, so you have to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, okay? Not even my reading. Not even my reading. This should be for confirmation, only if it resonates and only if it's resonating with you and with your inner truth, okay? So you need to trust your own intuition at the end of the day, and you can work on getting in touch with that if that's difficult for you to do. Yeah, I'm being told to call. I'm being called to grab a Threads of Fate, and that's going to be it for your advice. That will be it. Advice for pile 9, please. Thank you. And your card is Ancestors. Oh, that's 2 cards. Ancestors and the Underworld. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Yep, there's that 12th house connection. All right, give me a second. I really like this deck. By the way, I don't think that this deck is available right now, but this independent publisher is going out of business, and all of their, I am not affiliated in any way, but I'm just letting you know that all of their stock is on clearance right now, everything. I don't think they have this deck anymore, but you should go check it out. You could just Google it. I don't know what they're called. Um, oh, Threads of Fate, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Just Google Threads of Fate. All their stuff is on clearance right now. Oh, look at that. www.thethreadsoffate.com. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not affiliated in any way. But anyway, um, okay, let's see. Ancestors 89. And this is of the element of ether. I'm losing my voice. What? Okay. Ancestors. This card is encouraging you to deepen your relationship with your ancestors and bring whatever you want guidance on to them. If you have not already done so, making an altar just to your ancestors is a good way to begin. You can ask them what they want as offerings and put pictures, if you have them, or symbols of them on it as well. It may be a good idea to take a pilgrimage, if possible, to the places they once lived. If not, learn as much as you can about them and where they come from. You may ask them if there is any healing that you can do for them. It is important to honor our ancestors and where we come from. Do so however you can. This card may also signal a need to tend to your ancestral trauma. And Underworld. And this is also of the element of ether. If the Underworld card comes to you, it is either an invitation to go within yourself, or it serves as an acknowledgement of where you currently are doing deep shadow work. If you do not sense you are in the underworld, then this card is asking you to take a pause and allow the things that need to fall away to do so. If you are in the underworld at the moment, it can feel like it is a trial after trial, loss after loss. It may feel empty and uncomfortable. The underworld is where we, symbolically speaking, die and are reborn. It holds the fire of transformation. So many people resist this energy or try to rush through the journey, but this card is asking you to lean into it and surrender. Give yourself permission to be in this transitional space, this liminal space, and welcome the changes to the best of your ability. All right, that's your messages, pile 9. I wish you peace, healing, and success. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, I love it if you go ahead and hit the like button, but I understand if you can't or don't want to. Maybe I'll catch you in another reading. Now, I'm not editing out the in-between, so I'm going to go straight on to the final reading. I'm just going to go ahead and clear the energy, and then we'll move straight on to the last pile. None too soon because I am literally losing my voice. Why do I do this to myself? It's because I love a challenge. That's why. It's what feels inspiring to me. Makes me feel excited with my Mars and Aries. I have to make things harder than they have to be. That's fun. Okay. Pile 10. If you picked pile 10, welcome to your reading. Let's make sure with an energy check-in if this is the pile for you. Okay. So pile 10, you had sixth house, so that's probably a work connection, or it can be somebody from your everyday life, such as your mail carrier or somebody that you run into in your routine day-to-day life, something like that. Somebody here could be a Virgo, Aries, or Cancer. Somebody here also could be an assistant, secretary. Somebody could be in a support role. Somebody could be a nurse, nanny, maid, some sort of supportive or assisting sort of a role. Okay, caretaker roles. Aries, somebody could be an athlete. I'm not really getting that though, but possibly. Okay, but yeah, the biggest thing is probably somebody that you know from work. Okay, 10th house. No, why did I say 10th house? Because it's 6th house and 10. Interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, it could be somebody that you know through work. That's kind of what I'm getting. But let's get some signifiers from the Fond du Sec Kipper. Thank you. Love this deck. Such a fun deck. You can do a whole reading with this deck too. I mean, here I usually just use this deck for signifiers, but you can, yeah, you can do a whole reading with just this deck. Message of concern. Main male. Okay. So, you may have got a message of concern from a main male or in regards to, so main male is like your special person or primary love interest or partner who is masculine or male, probably, or just your main person. Okay. Mm. We had one fall on the floor. This is from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle card. X, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay, so the message of concern could be in regards to a breakup. Somebody may have broken up with you. Somebody may have sent you a message breaking up with you, or somebody may be concerned about you because you went through a breakup and it was a sudden change. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. Somebody may be surprised to find out that you are suddenly single, or somebody may be worried for you. Or it's possible that you receive some concerning information, some negative news or information that causes you to want to suddenly break up with somebody. Yeah, and then we have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So I see that coming into your future. All right, so somebody's going through a breakup. It may be sudden. Somebody's concerned. And then you might be thinking somebody might be the one. Okay, so and then there's something with work or day-to-day life. Yeah, something about work. I don't know. If none of that resonates, then this is not your pile. No worries. Go back and pick a different pile, or maybe I'll catch you in another reading. But let's go ahead and move forward with this. Let's get some tarot cards. Yeah, this may be a situation that has been going on for a long time. You may have been waiting a long time to be able to bring this person a message of love or care or concern. Um, you might have been waiting for somebody to break up. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Okay. Yes, you've been waiting for somebody to break up. You might be worried about them. Yes. Oh, okay. Somebody could be married. or somebody's older. Okay, so somebody could be an older man or somebody's married, one or the other. Somebody wants a second chance with somebody, but they can't move forward with it because that person is already in a relationship. Okay, so there's kind of a third party thing here. Yes, somebody wants to be with somebody, but somebody's already in a relationship. Okay. Okay. Okay, and who is the person on your mind? Yes, somebody that you love. I know. I know. Somebody you have new feelings for. Like new feelings, I mean like baby feelings. I mean like feelings that have not been fully explored. Yes, because you're waiting for them to be available, or you guys broke up in the past. That's possible. You've been waiting a long time. Yes, you've been holding yourself back. You've been practicing incredible restraint. Okay, but none of that is telling me who this person is. All right, fine, whatever. We're moving forward with that. Okay, this person on your mind, pile 10, the person on pile 10's mind, what do they think or feel about pile 10? I have a hard time communicating. Okay. They may think that you have a hard time communicating. That's what I'm getting. They actually may think that you are the one who has a hard time communicating. I want to see you so bad. Oh, they want to see you. I am frustrated with you. I want to get back together. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you're the one who's in a different situation. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Anyway, something about that should resonate. So let's continue to explore this, how this person feels about you. The person on pile 10's mind, how does that person feel about pile 10, please? Thank you. This is my reactions, moods, and emotions deck that I made. It's huge. Person is frustrated with you, possibly because you are not good at communicating. No judgment. I'm just saying that. Somebody's jealous. This person is jealous of you. They're curious about you. Yeah, you might be the one who's with somebody else. I don't know. Anyway, they're jealous of you. They're sad. Yeah, they're sad about the way that things went between you and them. Person on pile 10's mind, how do they feel about pile 10? How does the person on pile 10's mind feel about sentimental? Appreciated. They remember that you used to appreciate them and they like that. Or they are more appreciative of you, perhaps after other things have happened. They feel tender towards you. They feel like it's hopeless. How does the person on pile 10's mind feel about pile 10? They respect you. They also feel like you respected them. Um, mm, Unmotivated. Yeah, they don't feel motivated to move towards you right now. Oh gosh, okay. I'm sorry, I had a bunch fall on the floor. Just a moment. So that was a triggering thought. When I said they don't feel motivated to move towards you, that's when all those cards exploded out. So let's take a look. It's very triggering thought for them. Why do they not feel motivated to move towards you in any way? Let's see what we have. Okay, passed all of these over these selenite to cleanse them because they are anxious, generous, pity, and cautious. Yeah, anxious, cautious, pity, generous, challenged, empowered. They want to move towards you. When they feel empowered, they don't want you to pity them. They know that you're a generous person and they don't want you to see them the way they are right now. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they would want to move forward when they can feel empowered and they don't feel empowered right now. They don't want your pity. Okay. But they do want to see you and they think that you're bad at communicating. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry. That's not funny. Stop. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and get some, oh, actually, okay. This is the Lover's Oracle, and I want to ask, how do they think and feel about you? How do they feel about you? When they think about pile 10, did I say pile 9 before? Oh, I hope I didn't. Goodness. Okay. I think I did. I'm so tired. When pile 10's person thinks about pile 10, how do they feel about pile 10? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. That's so sweet, actually. Yeah, they think that there's definitely a possibility for romance there, but they need some space. I feel like they need some space. Maybe they think you need space, but they definitely feel like they need some space because they want to bring forward their best self or at least a better, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, let me get some advice for you. I'm gonna pull an advice card from the Moon Magic Deep Moon Messages deck by Stacey DeMarco. Advice for pile 10, please. Thank you. Each day I focus on what is important. I will not remain stuck. I choose change. That is your advice, pile 10. That's really important. Every single day, you can make sure that you are focused on what's important. You can even refocus on what's important. Yes. Okay. So what's important is leaning into your fun, passion, like the spark of life, what lights you up, okay? Lean into that. Work on building your stability because this was upside down because you don't really have this stable, loving household situation that you want. Perhaps you would desire to be able to possibly, potentially down the line, build a house or family with this person, and you're not there yet. But what it takes is leaning into growing, um, feeding yourself sort of through those fun, joyful moments that you are leaning into also could potentially be when the time is right or the moment is right to reach out to that person, but more so working on building your stability. Oh, yes, but I'm also getting bringing this interest or this desire that you have needs to be brought into the material. It cannot stay in the intellectual or mental realm forever. If you want to manifest it, if you want to bring it into the material, you have to bring it into the material. Does that make sense? So at some point it has to become material, okay? So I don't know if I'm making any sense anymore at all. I hope that made sense. Yes, but anyway, you can focus on your priorities every day. You can make sure you're refocusing on your priorities and choose not to remain stuck. Okay, you can make different choices every day, whatever works for you. Hmm. Anything else for pile 10? Anything else for pile 10? Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to get you a mystical moments card, and that will be it. One last message for pile 10. Thank you, Moon Dance. Love that. Love that. Oh, and Red Garden. Okay. I love this deck because it has so much about moons and gardens and flowers and stuff. Moon dance, daring, balance, adventure, perspective. Look at this girl balancing on a rope, waltzing with the moon. She is dancing through life. To be this confident is a gift you should be aware of and treasure. Be brave and adventurous. Get out of your comfort zone and see life from a different perspective. If you maintain a balance between levity and lightheartedness, those are the same thing. Those are the same thing. That bothers me. Okay, if you can maintain a balance between lightheartedness and groundedness and okay, you can stay above the everyday noise that threatens to bring us down. All right, and Red Garden, gratitude, pleasure, happiness. On this card, we see a woman strolling through a garden full of flowers. The sky glows with pink petals, and the ground has turned a luminescent blue. The woman finds great peace in being one with nature. During her walk down the path of life, she keeps happiness and gratitude in her heart, that echoes what we saw with the Page of Wands, okay? You keep in alignment by focusing and staying focused on the things that you love and the things that bring you joy. And that's also, that should be your priorities. That's the same as the card that said you can refocus on your priorities and what's important to you every day, okay? That's this. Keep gratitude and happiness in your heart. Walk towards the things that bring you joy and be thankful for all that nature has given you. Okay, thank you so much for watching Pile 10. If you enjoyed this message or there was something useful or helpful for you here, I love it when you hit the like button, but if not, that's cool. It's cool, whatever. And maybe I'll see you in another reading. Thank you. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.